Oh, Mum, Beth's got a friend coming round on Sunday, if that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
So does that mean we're going to have 2 screaming kids?
Well, 3 if we include you. Anyway, I didn't think you'd be bothered wanting to hang around here all Sunday. Thought you'd have other things like a hot date.
Leave that out, Sarah.
Yeah, well, if I have Sarah, I'll make sure I don't get her pregnant.
Oh, 7.5 years ago. Can you not think of something original?
Oh, yeah, of course I can. Don't worry about that.
David, for goodness sake.
Yeah, well, you don't stop her when she's having a go at me, do you?
Don't be such a baby. Shut up, the pair of you. I'm sick of hearing you.
Oh, babe,
Yeah?
you know the seating plan for the reception?
Yeah, I'll speak to you later. I'm doing work. See you in a bit.
Bye, Jason.
Bye.
I won't be too bothered about the seating plan, Sarah. I'd just make sure the toilet windows are locked.
Hiya, how's it going?
Sorry?
You alright?
Are you talking to me?
You know what, just forget it.
Are you doing anything interesting today? Or is that a silly question?
Designing this new game. You see all those closed doors? Everyone behind them, yeah? But which one do you reckon is going to open first?
So, no plans as usual then?
Come on, just pick a door, any door.
Staying for another coffee, Maria? Go on. Another coffee over here, Tat.
All right then.
And if you're very good, I'll show you my wireless router.
Never heard it called that before.
Why don't you join us?
David.
You think bank holidays are boring?
Well, you see, that's because most of us work the rest of the time.
Yeah, I really enjoy a bit of peace and quiet on our day off. Come on.
I'm only eating a sandwich. I mean, it's not that noisy, is it?
It'll be a damn sight noisy if you're eating it with my arm around your neck.
All right, all right.
We are. 2 weeks later, nothing's changed. David's still daggers drawn with next door.
And so are you?
Yes, but in my case, there's good reason.
Audrey thinks he's Employee of the Month.
No, all I'm saying is that I've got no complaints with his work. Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Talking about me again?
No, no, of course we weren't.
Morning. You all right?
Yeah, I was till a minute ago. Look, why don't you just leave me alone, yeah? You ignore me and I'll ignore you.
Well, what if I say sorry?
Who's that talking? Nah, I can't be anyone because there's nobody there.
Look, I know what I said was wrong, yeah? That's why I've come to say sorry. And I know you can hear me, even though you're pretending you can't. Yeah, I'll tell you what, why don't you say okay or whatever and I'll leave you alone? No? Looks like I'll have to stay here then.
Right, yeah. You win. You stop me from sitting in my own back garden.
Look, Mel, I'm only trying to say...
I don't care what you're trying to say because I don't want to listen. Just leave me alone, can't you?
For goodness sake, David, do as the poor girl says and leave her alone.
Mum, You know what, forget it. Just forget it.
Haven't you already made a fool of yourself where she's concerned?
Have I? Yeah, I have.
Yeah, well, I'm going to the pub. See your gran. We're cooking dinner about 4. Do try and learn from your mistakes.
You see? I was trying to apologise to her mother. Do you get it? Apologise. But no, you won't listen, would you? You never listen. You know, maybe you could listen to this. Die. Die. Go on. Die.
Well, look, you go get them up and I'll check fuse.
Get 6 magazines, right? Let Rita choose. And I want some change, please. So go on, don't dawdle and mess about. You've wasted enough time today as it is.
But Grant, I've already told you, it wasn't my fault I was late. I was saving my mum from certain death by lethal combination of water and electricity.
Yes, all right, so you've said. Go on.
Not for us.
Mrs. G. Platt.
Yeah, that's me, mum. I'll sign for it.
Tap.
Subject closed.
Oh, it suits me perfectly.
What subject's this?
No subject at all, David. What can I get you?
Audrey wants 6 mags for the salon. I reckon like a housey one or a garden one, a gossipy one and a bridal one for our Sarah will do.
Norris, can you manage house and garden? I'll see if I can stomach gossip and bridal.
Oh, well, what's the matter with it?
No, it's just defrosted, so it needs eating. Freezer conked out.
Oh, no, let me give you some money for
No,
it.
take it as an apology for sending David over late.
What? Don't tell me that were true. He were rescuing you from death from electricity or something.
Yeah, well, I was surprised and all, where he's been lately. I'd have been less surprised if he'd shoved me in the freezer and locked the door, but no. He helped mend the fuse and mop up.
I thought he was spinning me a yarn.
Tell that to me soggy pizzas and runny ice cream.
What's that I hear, Gran? An apology?
I'll leave you two to it.
I am sorry, David.
It's all right. I'll take her out of salon settlement. A good long lunch, she'll be adequate enough, I think.
Yeah, don't push it. Take that in the salon for me.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit late.
Hey, it's not a problem, honestly.
I bought myself a lovely skirt.
Oh, yeah?
But from the slowest assistant in the history of clothes shopping. Mind you, I said she was slow, but turned out she was playing for time while the police arrived to arrest this woman in front of me.
Arrest her?
Yeah, the assistant claimed it was for using a stolen credit card, but I reckon it was for attempting to buy baby doll pyjamas at her age.
David, will you make Doreen a drink? Audrey won't be long. And then will you damp down Kim's hair again because it's dried? I'm really sorry. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Could I take your coat, Doreen?
Just excuse the cardy, won't we, love? Just in case Audrey spills out on me while she's turning me brunette.
Oh, brunette.
Got me eyes set on this widower. Plays bowls at the pub near me. 4 wives, and they're all brunettes.
What, does he bump them off?
Don't care. As long as I get to see Capri, I shall die happy. I'm in Audrey's hands.
Well, I hate to say it, but you're getting good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go getting a big head, though. Still can't make tea for bobbins.
So do you think it's worth giving a styling course a shot?
Unless you want to end up like Sarah, definitely. There you go, you're all done. Be about 40 minutes, love.
Ah, what time did you call this?
Sorry, I'm late. Oh, I've had a morning and a half.
You look exhausted.
I haven't slept a wink, actually.
You been round to see Claire and Ashley yet?
No, I thought I'd let the dust settle a bit first, you know.
Yeah. Well, when you do, give them my love, won't you?
They'll be fine, Gran, honestly.
Well, since when did you become an optimist?
I have my moments. Oh, yeah, and just to prove it, I thought about checking out a college this lunchtime.
To enrol?
Well, yeah, if I can.
Well, take the whole afternoon and do it properly.
You serious?
Only if you are.
There you are. I tried the health centre.
Oh, popped home for a bit of lunch.
Well, I came across this, and it's addressed to you.
I ordered this over a week ago. I wonder why they delivered it to you.
Oh, they didn't. I found it in my dustbin, of all places.
In your dustbin?
Yeah. Haven't unearthly how it got there. I suppose it could be our postman, but he doesn't seem the type, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Well, all I can say, if this is somebody's idea of a joke, there's some very strange folk around. See?
You all right?
You all right?
That's, some mighty fine shooting, Tex.
Cheers.
Can I have a go?
Just don't shoot me, all right? You're supposed to shut one eye.
Oh, right.
Hey! Butch and Sundance. We can't hear ourselves eating there. And what have I told you about that flaming thing?
We're not doing you any harm.
Sorry, it's my fault, really. I asked him for, like, a demonstration.
Does my garden look like a firing range? Lose the shooter, or I'll demonstrate an arse-kicking.
I swear, if he weren't my dad.
His family's in it. Can't live with him. Can't kill him. So you gonna show me how it's really done?
You heard, old man.
He didn't say out about my garden, did he?
Lock and load. They're all over each other like flies. Can't see it myself.
Could do a lot worse than that, Eileen.
Ah, you think?
Yeah. Well, my mum hates her, so she can't all be bad.
Right, anyway. Yeah. Right. Line your sight. No, a bit higher. Right. Don't hold your breath.
Well, you meant to, aren't you?
No, fire in between breaths. So just relax. Take it easy. Hey, you're the man!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
Don't apologise.
What are you doing with that thing?
It's just an air gun.
It's dangerous.
Only in the wrong hands.
Go home and take that thing with you. I just don't know what to say to you. You never cease to amaze me.
It's called having a laugh.
At my expense?
You're always the victim, aren't you?
You made this for me.
An improvement, if you ask me.
At primary school.
Oh, could save us the trip down memory lane. That kid's gone, Gail. Deal with it.
Why do you enjoy hurting me?
Why do you enjoy embarrassing me in front of my friends? Just do us both a favour and chuck it out.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you put it in Rita's bin?
That meant to mean something.
It's where she found the cardigan that I ordered.
I don't need this.
And there was the mysterious freezer malfunction. Or was that just a laugh as well?
You're mad. You know that?
Feeling like a victim, are we?
You can't just go accusing me of things that I haven't done.
If the shoe fits.
You won't even give me a chance, will you? I'm your son.
Like you said, that kid's gone. Don't walk away when I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I'll be late for work.
Your gran won't mind. I want to talk to you. Don't worry. It's nothing heavy. I hope we can have a conversation without falling out.
Look, if this is about the post going missing...
No, it's not. It's something I've been meaning to talk to you about for a while. Sit down. I'm really glad things are going well at your gran's.
But...
I just think, now you're working, it's time you started making a contribution.
What, you mean like a financial contribution?
Yeah.
What, money on minimum wage?
Well, I'm not on mega box at the surgery, but the food doesn't cost any less and the bills aren't any lower.
You get money off Sarah, don't you?
Exactly. That's why it's only fair that you pay your share.
So how much we talking?
It's up for negotiation.
Well, what's Sarah pay?
Depends.
Because there's no way I'm paying same as her. Oh, no, not when Beth can go for free.
I can't charge Beth rent.
And as for the Weatherfield biscuit scoffer, have you seen the amount of stuff he can get through?
Look, we can discuss how much you pay when you get back. The point is, it's time you grew up and took some responsibility.
All right. So it's not about who buys the biscuits, it's about me coming of age and you try to teach me a lesson or something.
It's about you paying your way.
You have never mentioned anything about me paying rent before.
Well, I thought I'd give you a chance to find your feet.
Yeah, but why now? That's what I want to know.
Well, apart from anything else, you get paid today.
You still believe I've been nicking your post, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do, except you can't prove it, so this is your way of getting me back.
Everybody who lives under this roof makes a contribution. Why should you be any different?
Because if I have to live under this roof and pay, I'd rather move somewhere else.
Well, I'd be sorry if you did that. But it would be your decision.
So you want me out, is that what you're saying?
No.
Has Jason put you up to this?
Nobody wants you to move out.
I mean, 5's a crowd, I know, but hey, my claim's as strong as his, don't you think?
David, a small contribution, a gesture, that's all I'm asking.
A gesture? I'll give you one of them, all right?
David!
Look, this is nothing to do with money or about being fair, and you know it. So until you can be straight with me, I ain't paying for anything.
You learn fast, grasshopper.
If I'm just getting a little bit bored of shooting pegs. Come on, let's go have some real fun.
What do you mean?
Just come on.
Hey, easy, cowboy. These things are dangerous, you know.
I'm not gonna shoot her. Even though she is asking for it. I just want to teach her a lesson, that's all. Now watch.
Hello? Hello? Oh, no. David, have you been shooting at my shopping?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You lying little... Somebody could have got hurt. What if Bethany had been in the house?
We've been taking pot shots at pegs. Honest.
And your dad's not going to be too pleased when he hears what you've been doing.
It wasn't me.
Mum, we did it for a laugh. I mean, I wasn't going to hurt anyone.
Get in the house and clear up the mess you've made, and you stay away from him.
Yeah. Her face, though, when she picked up that milk. We're classic.
Wow, that is shocking. Well, that's awful. Shooting?
It's exactly the sort of stunt he revels in.
Oh. Well, at least nobody was hurt.
Whose side are you on?
Yours? It's a... Oh, did it? Well, I'm disappointed in it.
Understatement of the year.
I'm surprised, actually, because, you know, since working here, he's been so much better behaved. Took himself off to a rolling college yesterday.
And what about him stealing my post?
Doing what?
Intercepted a parcel, chucked it in Rita's bin. Fortunately, she found it.
No.
Should have heard him this morning when I dared suggest he should start paying rent.
Oh, no, well, he wouldn't like that.
Oh, well, that lad's taking me for a fool. I'm going to put a stop to it.
All right, what are you going to do?
I'm going to show him who's boss. You're going to help me.
Right. Me?
Thank you.
Wages.
Cheers.
Maria, wages, love.
Oh, thanks, Audrey.
Where are you taking me then?
What?
Well, you're obviously a lady of means as well as a stunner. I'd be mad not to ask.
Well, I've got better things to spend my money on than you.
Okay. Why don't I spend my money on you?
Oh, we could go Dutch.
Amsterdam, you mean? Bit far for the first date, innit?
No, I mean share the bill.
So that's a yes.
It's a maybe.
Gran, I think this is a little bit wrong.
No, I don't think so.
So you cutting my wages?
No, your mum asked me to take some out and to give it to her, so I did.
She said what?
Well, I think she thinks it's about time that you started paying your way, and she doesn't think you will if you're left to your own devices.
So you've stolen my money off me?
David, don't be ridiculous. It's not stealing, it's your mum.
Well, what's it got to do with you anyway? What do you care whether I give her any money or not?
Please. Now, she asked me to do it, and I did. And there's an extra £2.30 something for those things you shot at as well, so but that won't come out every week.
You mean you're doing this every week?
Unless you do it of your own volition, yes. Now, can we talk about this later, please?
But you can't do this, Gran.
I already have.
So basically from now on you're in control of what I spend my money on?
No.
Well, that's what you're doing. Look, we're going to go buy a T-shirt today. I suppose I'm supposed to check with you to see if that's okay as well.
Oh, you're tasting clothes. That's not a bad idea.
Gran, this is a violation of my human rights.
David, my salon, I make the rules. Now, if you don't like that...
Well, you're right, I don't. And I ain't prepared to accept it. Well, I know things are bad between us, but you really have to steal from me.
It wasn't stealing.
Taking the money off me, Mum, that I've earned.
Yeah, to pay for food that you eat.
Oh, well, if you want it that badly, here, you can have the lot.
I took what I considered to be a reasonable amount.
Yeah, and you can have this as well.
I'm sorry, I couldn't trust you to pay your way.
So, you went behind my back, dragged Gran into all this, and you cooked up a spiteful little plan.
You left me with no alternative.
No, Mum, this was between me and you, right? Except you couldn't win the argument, so you manipulated your own mother. Oh, and do you know what the worst part is? I actually thought about what you said, and I was going to come home tonight and offer you the money.
I'm sorry, David, I just couldn't trust you.
Trust? I don't know how you dare use the word. Nothing like laying waste to a Trojan army to help clear the mind.
I mean, the computer's done some good for a change.
Look, can we talk?
Yes, of course we can. Sit down.
No, I'm fine. Standing, thanks. It won't take long. I've been thinking, right, and this isn't working.
No, but it could do with a bit of give and take on both sides.
You see, trouble is, I don't really like you. I mean, everything you do irritates me. You're a liar, you're a thief, and I could go on.
You mean I don't let you walk all over me?
Look, whatever, all right? Let's not waste his energy fighting. It's obvious you don't want me here.
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Look, let's not have another argument, all right? We've had enough of them to last us a lifetime. I've just decided to do what you want. I'm leaving.
But that's not what I want. How can you say such a thing?
Mum, you can't change my mind, all right? So let's at least just try and handle this with a little bit of dignity for a change, please.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Where will you go?
Oh, don't worry about that, I'll be fine.
Is this another joke?
It's for the best, all right? Trust me. Can I take these? I mean, they're not paid for. Come here. Have an happy life. All right? Ciao.
Listen, as soon as those biscuits are finished, he'll be back home.
I wouldn't bank on it, Mum.
He's just trying to get his own back on you for docking his wages. It's as simple as that.
I've rung Martin. Told him to ring if he turns up there.
Oh, he'll be at some pal's house just laughing and joking.
No. Listen, we've had our run-ins in the past.
Well, almost every day, Angela.
Yeah, well, this is different. He was very calm. Said he'd thought things through. Why did I start all this?
There you go, blaming yourself. Mission accomplished.
I provoked him.
Oh.
He could have been thinking about this for a long time. You leave school, leaving home's the next step.
Gail, he hasn't left home.
He could have been planning it for weeks, months. And I've just pushed him over the edge.
For goodness sake, look, David's got it far too cushy here to leave home.
You saying I give him an easy time of it? Yeah, well, I didn't today.
Well, he knows exactly where his bread's buttered.
I should have handled things differently.
Oh, sweetheart, come on. Look, trust me. Our David will be back home as soon as it suits our David.
Or he's gone for good. He could be anywhere. And don't tell me he's not capable, Mum. He's capable of anything. I phoned everybody I can think of. Nobody's seen him.
Well, you look terrible.
Oh, well, I didn't sleep a wink. Not that it didn't stop me having nightmares.
Oh, darling, David can look after himself.
Yeah, but can he, Ma'am? I mean, I know he acts tough and wraps us round his little finger, but... well, it's not the real world, is it? Out there, he's just a kid on his own.
I made a brew.
No, thanks, Bill, I couldn't.
Well, maybe something stronger, eh?
Mum, it's 9:30 in the morning.
If it does you good.
I'm worried sick. How's getting sloshed gonna help that? I'm gonna phone his mobile.
There's a cop car just pulled up.
Is it David? Is David there?
No, just 2 police. 1 man, 1 woman.
Send a woman when it's bad news.
Oh, now, you're letting your mind run away with you. He'll be fine.
If anything's happened to him, I'll never forgive myself.
Nothing has happened. Now, come on. Deep breaths, chin up.
Mrs. Platt?
Yes. Is he all right?
Your son David's at the station. He's fine.
Thank heavens for that.
So, what's he done now? Why is he at the police station? Miss Graham, by the way.
We arrested him in town last night. He was a little worse for wear and we assumed he'd got into a fight.
Fight?
He has a few injuries. Black eye, bruises, facial abrasions.
No.
You wouldn't happen to know how he got his injuries?
What? No.
He claims you beat him up and chucked him out of the house.
He what?
The little...
Look, you have to know. That lad is a terrible liar. He wouldn't know the truth if he fell over it.
He said you'd had a row over paying rent?
Oh, well, yes, that's true, but he said I hit him. I'm his mother. I've never laid a finger on him.
Maybe it would have done him some good if you had.
Bill, shush, shush. This is his way of getting back at me. Revenge. For taking rent out of his wages. Do I look like someone who beats her kids? I swear to you, I never touched him. Yes, we had a row, but he walked out. I've been phoning him. I've been worried sick.
I've told you, you can't believe a word. He says he lives in a fantasy world. Now, this is spite. This is sheer spite.
You do understand. We have to take allegations of this kind seriously. We will be notifying social services and we may have to apply for a police protection order.
Oh, well, he'll be loving this. I mean, you are giving him exactly what he wants.
You're going to arrest me?
We'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Keep thinking there's nothing he can do that would surprise me anymore. Why does he despise me so much?
Oh, darling, it's not just you. David hates the whole world.
He told the police I beat him up.
I bet you wish you had now.
Oh, Bill, could you change the record, please?
Yeah, well, maybe he's right. Maybe I should give him a good thrashing. God knows I feel like it sometimes. David's got in there first, hasn't he? The police already think I've beaten him up. How quick would they come down on me if I did it now?
Oh, come on. It'll be all right. Look, the police know what he's like now. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and what are you looking at, Devindra?
What happened to you? Has he been to hospital?
He was seen by the doctor last night.
You stupid boy.
Oh, well, thanks for your sympathy, Gran.
Hey, shut it.
Oh, Bill.
Could he have a word in private?
I did not do that to him. He's my son.
It took a while, but we got the truth out of him in the end. Apparently he got into a fight with some youths in town. Have you any idea why he might make up these allegations?
To hurt me?
As far as we're concerned, it stops here. However, it's a serious matter wasting police time making false allegations.
I know.
He's been given an official reprimand. Let's hope we don't have to do this again.
Thank you.
You, behave.
Hey.
Right, well, come on, let's hear the whole story.
Actually, I'd rather go have a wash.
I mean, I don't know who does their cleaning, but them prison cells.
Go and have a shower.
Gail?
Go and have a shower.
You're the boss.
So he's getting off scot-free again?
What do you want me to do? Hit him, give him more bruises, maybe break a leg this time. want it to stop.
Yeah, I know.
I need to talk to him.
Yes, you do.
On my own.
Well, what about lunch? You've got a leg of
I'm
lamb
sorry,
in the oven.
ma'am. I need some time with David.
Audrey, why don't we go to the pub and then you'll know where we are if you need us, eh?
All right. Good luck, darling. All right.
Well, this looks nice. Where's Sarah?
She and Jason have taken Beth out for the day.
Where's Gran and Bill?
Thought we should spend some time on our own.
Do you miss me?
Why did you tell the police I'd beaten you up?
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Besides, you wanted to.
I did not.
Come on. I've seen that look in your eye. The one that says, I'd just love to smack him in the face. Only thing stopping you from doing it, Mum, is the thought that I might hit you back.
You can make me angry, I'll give you that. But I would never beat you.
Save it for your dreams, yeah?
So it was just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with revenge. David, you're not a child anymore.
All right, glad you noticed.
I'd like to stop treating you like one, but you've got to meet me halfway. You want to be an adult, then you have to accept adult responsibilities.
Would you just, pass me that gravy?
So what happened?
Nothing.
You got beaten up. Something happened.
You know, we're never gonna eat all this meat.
You can have it in sandwiches.
I say I'm stopping.
We can't go on like this.
Don't worry, I'll save Sarah some.
You know what I mean. Look at you.
You should see the other guy.
You're out of control.
Out of your control.
Well, yes.
Well, maybe you should stop trying to control me.
Maybe you should stop trying to torture me.
You're just being melodramatic.
What did I do to make you hate me so much?
You've got that the wrong way around.
What?
This is about you hating me.
I don't... How can you say that? I've stuck up for you. I've done everything I can to try...
To control me, yeah.
To help you.
You've never even wanted me born, Mum. You almost let Richard Hillman kill me. You've never supported me. And you love to humiliate me. Come on, I mean, when those coppers showed up today, didn't a little bit of you just hope I was dead?
David!
Yeah, well, that's the truth for me and you. And it's me that's got to live with that. Have you got any more custard?
She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man. And I won't lose her. Sleep on that, 'cause I got a plan.
David, your dinner's going cold.
Yes, in a minute. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Come on, Beth, let's get you back to school.
Do you want to drop her off or should I?
No, I'll do it if you like. Give her a bit of a chain. Oh, what's up now?
What? Oh.
How's it got like that?
Look at the state. David, where is he? David!
You want to shout that a little bit louder, Sarah? Only next door didn't quite catch it.
What's this?
What do you think you're playing at?
It's a style doll, right? I've styled it.
You've ruined it!
I've improved it.
It's Bethany's doll.
Look, the pair of you are both always pushing me to be an hairdresser. The moment I start practicing, you go spare.
You could see it was almost brand new.
Sarah, I found it in the back. I thought she dumped it, didn't I?
Did you not think to ask?
Mum, I've got to go to work now, right? I'll make it a wig or something. Shut the pair of you up.
Dumped it. How pathetic's that?
I did.
Well, you could have asked first, David.
Gran, I mean, it's a doll, all right? I mean, it's not that much of a big deal.
You ruined it.
Yeah, David. How upset would you be if Bethany wrecked your PlayStation?
If she finds it in the back garden, Maria, she can do what she likes with it. Look, if any of you lot want to volunteer and I can practice on a real head.
Get lost.
Oh, I'd like to keep both my ears, thank you.
Oh, Sarah. Now, you can't fault someone for being keen. Actually, you've been working very well lately, I'll give you that.
Oh, you just misunderstood, aren't you, David?
If it's that much of a problem, I'll get her a new doll.
Yeah, so you should.
Oh, no, I can't, can I? Because Grant has stole half my wages and given them to me mum, so I can't afford it. Never mind.
Hi, Mum. Oh, hello, love. David, would you get your mum a gown and then give her a coffee?
No, I'm going on a break.
David!
All right, I can get my own. Excuse my son. He's at that age.
Yeah, he's been at that age since the year dot.
Maria?
Well, it's unprofessional, Audrey.
Yes, and so he's talking about co-workers in front of clients. Comprende?
All right, Mum. She does have a point.
Oh, does everybody know how to run my hairdressing salon better than me? Oh, here he is, the prodigal grandson.
You are well out of order, David.
Look, I went on a break, all right? I mean, staff need breaks. It's employment law.
David, I don't care who you like and who you dislike, but when you bring it into my salon, that is a different matter.
So, yeah, you're perfectly happy if I get my mum's guts?
Oh, don't be facetious.
Well, you said it, Grandma.
You know, if I spoke to you like that, you'd fire me.
Yeah, well, you won't, would you? Because she's not your gran.
All right, that's it. I'm going. You can tidy this mess up yourself.
David, I want you and your mum to get on. Of course I do.
Audrey, it's personal, OK? But you're right. I won't let it interfere with work again. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a salon to clean.
You all right?
Hi.
Yeah, looks nice, Gail.
Thank you. Glad somebody noticed.
Oh, I noticed, just I thought it looked a mess, so I thought I wouldn't say anything and spare your feelings.
Sensitive as ever, David.
That must be the way you brought me up.
Just glad I didn't let you get near it.
I do avant-garde styles, Mum. Not to everyone's taste, but...
Not Bethany's, certainly.
Do you want a game?
No, you're all right.
Yeah, I know I am.
Listen, David, I think your mum's a bit upset.
My heart bleeds.
Because of Bethany.
Did you know, Jason, there was this serial killer in Germany once, yeah, called Dusseldorf Vampire? And he stabbed someone 24 times with a pair of scissors.
And how'd you know that?
You know, it's weird, though. She lived.
Right, I'm going for a shower.
Yeah, well, be sure to lock the door. Won't you, Jason?
All right. My mate Stig, David Platt.
You must have been about what? -1 when you got that goal against Belgium.
Yeah, 'cause that's original.
Tell him what you did last night.
Don't cue an anecdote.
Just tell him.
Tell me what?
Right. Breaks into this riding school, rides on like 3 horses, falls off one, bangs his head unconscious. Don't even bother with hospital. Ask him if he cares.
Do you care?
No, not at all.
Proper off his head, this one.
Check it.
What's that?
What's that? Bag of tiddlywinks.
The bloke works in a factory making tiddlywinks. Thing is, it's counterproductive.
You just made that up? Once caught our Geordie with a rapper whiz. She never touched out since.
Hold up, I thought your dad was supposed to be a bit of a lad. You know, like, anything goes.
Oh, no. I mean, he's no stranger at the back of a lorry, but when drugs are involved, no go.
So how come you got lumbered with hiding these? I mean, what's up with that Stig's house?
Well, his house is always getting raided, isn't it? So...
Oh, yeah. Raided and that. Well, I'll hide them for you if you want. I mean, if you're scared of your own man.
Think I'd trust you with a bag of these?
It's up to you.
Have you ever taken out?
Nah. Have you?
Nah. I always think I'm going to be one that reacts badly, you know what I mean? Never really fancied being carried out of a nightclub in a body bag.
Well, your dad a druggie or something?
Me Uncle Stewie what? Nearly died sniffing glue. I mean, they don't talk anymore, but if we call him Uncle Gluey, he gets well enough.
Uncle Gluey, yeah. Cats will dig it up. Seen that Sabby lives round the back?
One with white chest?
No, that's Gary.
A cat called Gary?
Can dig for England, him. He had a brother as well, but he got run over.
What was his brother called?
Keith.
You're having me on.
Do you think I am a genius? Cat's called Gaddy and Keith.
What's winding you up anyway?
No, I just thought I'd give you a heads up that I saw your dad go in your little house earlier.
You didn't.
Mm.
He's in kitchen. Take him.
What do you want me to do with him?
Hide him.
I thought you didn't trust me.
Go.
When you're dancing slowly, suck in your sleep. The boys get lonely after you leave. It's one for the dagger, another for the one you believe.
Do you know, we've got to make the photographer understand that we do not want formal photographs. They just look so false with all the guests lined up.
What do you want people to do? Form human pyramids? Hey, I'm not having your mum on my shoulders.
Can you bust out, David? We are trying to sort something here.
Oh, is that the royal we?
Do you know, if you'd have booked that photographer I wanted in the first place, this wouldn't have been a problem. I just hope the other guy plays ball.
Well, even if we don't, formal photos aren't that bad, are they?
Oh, are they not? Do you know people mingle at weddings, Jason? They don't divide into little groups of groom's family, bride's family.
Yeah, well, they will at this one. Unless they're scrapping. That'd be a good set of wedding photos as well. Precious memories.
Nice one. She'll have a cob on all day now.
Hey, I'm just doing my job, mate.
I should be enjoying all this, making preparations, but he is constantly in my ear hole making stupid, sarky comments.
Sweetheart, it's his age.
Granny, you and my mum, you've been saying that since he was 5. When are people going to stop making allowances for him and see him for the nasty freak he is?
Oh, no, that's your brother. You mustn't talk about him like that.
Like what?
Take a wild guess. For me.
Well, yeah, it was, actually.
You're so pathetic. You don't even like coffee. Hello? Was everything okay? Right, but the kids are... Yeah, well, I suppose not, no. All right, I'll come and get her now. Thanks very much.
What's wrong?
There's been a gas leak at Beth's school. The kids are fine, but we've got to send them home while I sort it out.
Well, don't look so glum. I'd much rather sit at home with Beth than be stuck here shampooing hair and making small talk.
I know, but I booked the afternoon off to see the photographer. I'm going to have to cancel now.
Oh, so no human pyramids after all, then?
No, you can still go, my love, because David can pick Beth up and babysit. I'll be fine here.
Well, I would like to see the photographer if I could.
Hold up. Don't the nasty freak get us saying any of this?
Oh, forget it, Gran. I'm not grovelling to him.
Well, I'll still be paying you, David, for sitting at home having a lovely time with Beth instead of working here.
Oh, when you put it like that. I'll get my coat. Yeah, I'll take it. Burger Van Groupies? I don't think so.
I'm telling you, I'll be fighting them off with my spatula at that festival.
Yeah, all right.
No, listen, they've been in muddy fields for 2 days, and eating no but soggy sarnies. You'd be surprised what some birds would do for an egg burger.
David?
Look, that DVD couldn't have finished already.
I'm bored. Can I play with Mummy's makeup?
Well, I don't know. Does she normally let you? Right, all right then. And try not to make a mess, won't you?
You're not going to let her loose with that, are you?
Well, if her mum normally does.
Pretty big if, innit?
Look, I can only go on what I'm told. Anyhow, way I see it, Sarah shouldn't be so stupid to leave it lying around.
You're evil, you.
I'm not evil, mate. Just the product of a broken home.
I mean, there's no major headliners, but they're all good bands, up and coming, like.
So no one's going to have heard of it?
Well, no, not yet. But they're just waiting for the big break. A lot of bands get spotted at gigs like this.
Right. I'm off to check on Beth. I won't be a minute.
While you're there, mate, see 2 shugs.
2 fingers, more like. She all round? You all right, Beth?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh. Hope your mum's mascara wasn't expensive.
I've been making up my dollies.
Yeah, I can see that. So who's this one then? Marilyn Manson? Oh God, Bethany, what have you done? I need you to tell me the truth, right, this time, and be honest with me. Not like Mummy's makeup or anything like that. Have you eaten one of these little pink pills? No. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could you just lift your... Right, yeah. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Right. Don't move from here, okay, Beth? Do not move.
Here. Room's gone cold. Everything all right?
Yeah, listen, when's your mate going to be needing his stash by?
Keep it down. We was going to that festival at weekends, probably then.
Right, and how many were it again?
The same amount as when I give you the bag. Why?
Well, I just want to make sure that I've got them all.
Well, you better have, or else you're dead meat. We both are. Stig don't take kindly to people just swiping his stash.
Listen, I haven't touched them, all right? I just want to know how many's in the flaming bag.
Right. 10, I think.
Right, just go sit over there now. Move. Right, Beth, I know you've taken one of my pills, okay? And I'm not going to be angry with you, I just want you to be honest. So admit it. Tell me! Right, the thing is, that pill is going to give you a poorly tummy, okay? So I need you to drink some medicine. Right, come through here, Beth. Everything's going to be all right once you've had this. Bethany, if you climb up on here. Bethany, move it! Right, if you come through here, then. No. It won't take a second, okay? You stand on top of there, and if you drink all this, I'll get you some makeup, all right? So you won't have to use your mum's again, okay? So go on, drink it. Drink it all. Keep going. Keep going. Spit it out in there. Spit it out. Right, okay. Go watch your DVD then now, and I'll bring through a glass of water. You sure you feel all right? Listen, about the pink pill, yeah, I think it's best if we don't tell your mum about it, okay? Or your gran, for that matter. Just 'cause I don't think they'll be too happy about it. And then it can be mine and yours little secret then, all right? Okay, Beth?
Hello, how's my little princess this morning?
She's been sick.
Oh, darling, have you been a bit poorly? Oh, come at you. Give Mummy a hug. Make you feel better, eh?
I don't think she looks well.
Oh, she's all right. Kids are always picking up little bugs, aren't you? She's right as rain.
Yeah, but what if it ain't a little bug, Sarah? You know, don't you think you better call a doctor or something? You know, have her checked out, be on the safe side?
Don't be playing the concerned uncle routine with me, David, because I know what you're up to. Just want me to miss my appointment with the photographer.
Look, I don't give a stuff about the photographer, all right? I'm just worried, that's all.
Well, don't be. Spoon a cow, Paul. Lie down. You'll be fine, won't you, darling, eh? Mwah. Good girl. You lie there.
Look, don't you think you better go up and check on her?
I'll let her sleep. She's only just gone down. Ah, this is the article I was after.
What?
Reportage. It's to show the photographer it's about an informal photo.
Sarah, you can't leave Beth like this.
Like what? David, she's got a tummy upset. Thousands of kids get them every day. She'll be fine.
You know, you care more about your flaming wedding than you do your own kids. You've got to stop here.
You never stop, do you? What is it? You just get off and cause an aggro? You're still trying to ruin my plans.
Sarah, I don't care about the wedding, all right? Beth, still, you can't go.
Shut up, you're going to wake up. Oh, well, thank you very much. What's your problem? You okay, chicken?
I feel funny.
See?
What do you mean you feel funny?
It's my head.
Your head? Oh, sweetheart, you're burning up.
Sarah, something's wrong, I know it.
Oh, you don't think it's got anything to do with that gas leak, do you?
Well, look, that were hours ago. Just get on the phone to a doctor, please.
Just mind her while I phone the surgery.
Yeah.
Okay? Come on, you wait there.
Come on, Beth. You sit down here.
Has she eaten anything?
Like what?
Well, the doctor's going to want to know in case she got food poisoning or something.
No. No, she hasn't eaten anything.
Yeah, she's burning up. Yeah, can you squeeze her in? An appointment soon as. Oh, cheers, Mum. Yeah, well, I'll bring her straight down now then.
Sarah! It's Bethany, she's having some sort of fit.
Bethany?
Her eyes were rolling about and everything.
Bethany! Wake up! Call an ambulance! Now! Bethany! Sweetheart! Mummy's here. It's fine. Wake up. Bethany, sweetheart! How long's she been convulsing for?
I don't know, a while. She just suddenly started.
Hurry up! Come on, please!
What's the set?
What happened? I don't know. They can't tell me what's wrong with her. This is my mum. She's coming with us. Go get your gran. Tell her what happened.
Well, shouldn't I come with you?
Just get your gran.
Bethany Platt, 7 years old. She's been convulsing for the last 30 minutes. Pulse 138, BP 90 over 16, her temperature's 38.9.
Hello, Bethany. And she's not had anything to eat or drink, is that right?
I'm not sure. I wasn't with her, but I think so.
Gran's on her way with David and Jess.
Is she on any medication?
No.
And have you tried to give her anything since?
Well, I tried to give some Calpol, but she wouldn't really take it. There was a gas leak at a school this morning. They sent all the kids home. Could it be anything to do with that?
What's the name of the school?
Bezie Street.
Any medical history in general? Diabetes, epilepsy?
No, nothing. She's always been healthy.
You set up a 500ml IV paracetamol stat.
Okay.
Are you on medication?
No.
You don't take any drugs, recreational drugs, anything she might have come across? And who else lives with you? Might somebody have left medication lying around?
Not that I can think of. There's me, my mum, my boyfriend and my brother.
No drugs of any kind are left lying around in our house. I've worked in a medical centre for the past 7 years.
And no signs of illness at all before this morning?
Oh, she was absolutely fine. This only started about 12:30. My brother said that she'd been sick and she felt hot, so I tried to give her some medicine. And then a couple of minutes later, she started shaking and I called the ambulance. My brother was looking after her. He's on his way now. They don't even know what's wrong. Don't think it's meningitis or anything like that. They just think she's accidentally swallowed something.
Couldn't it just be a fever?
She's had 2 sets of convulsions. The temperature's sky high.
Is she conscious?
In and out.
Well, I mean, what could she have eaten? David said she hadn't eaten anything.
David, are you 100% sure?
Sarah, I never took my eyes off her, right? Unless something like flew in her mouth, like a bug or insect or something. Or she got bit, like a spider.
Have you put her on the ventilator?
None of you can think of any substance that might have been within her reach. I don't care what it is. Any tablets, pills of any sort? And none of you take drugs. Are you absolutely certain about
No,
that?
I'm a single mother. I'm not a junkie.
No. Don't look at me.
Well, we're doing everything we can, but till we know what's in her system.
Surely there are tests.
I've sent off a blood sample, but the sooner we know what happened, the more chance we've got.
Chance. What does he mean, chance?
What?
Where's your gran? Why? Is Beth all right?
I don't think so, no. I know we've had our moments, but if there's anything that you're hiding, now's the time to say. Anything stupid or illegal. Anything you wish hadn't happened.
There's not.
David, have you been messing around with drugs?
No.
We're running out of time in there.
We should be okay.
She won't be okay. And this might be the last chance you'll get, so I'm asking you again. What happened, David? Tell me! What happened, David?
She swallowed an E.
What?
She swallowed an ecstasy tablet.
Oh! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. David! I'm gonna kill you! God, I'm gonna kill you!
David, when did she take it? When did this happen?
I don't know. I try to make her be sick. I give her some salt water.
You shouldn't have done that, David. It only makes things worse.
I'm gonna kill you! What's happening?
What kind of a pill was it? What colour? Where are
I
they?
put them down the sink.
Bethany, David. It's Bethany.
Daryl's. And what were you doing with them?
I was minding them.
What, so they were scattered all over the floor so she could pick one up and neck it? Eh? Or did you force them down her throat?
Right, Jason.
Look, they were hidden.
Hidden where?
In this thing.
What thing?
A doll's head.
You put drugs in one of Bethany's toys.
I'm sorry.
He wants throwing out of a window.
Yeah, and I'd volunteer.
Look, I'd rather be dead myself.
What, and do us all a favour?
Stop it. David, your sister is holding her little daughter's hand in there and praying to God that she doesn't die. Now, if we come through this and you ever have kids of your own, you'll look back on this day with shame.
We've been in there 3 hours while your niece's health has deteriorated. A doctor asking me over and over, and me saying, oh no, we're not the sort of family that leaves medication lying around. Medication! Never mind drugs!
I'm sorry.
Just get out of my sight!
Mom.
Get out!
Her blood pressure's dropped again.
Give her 300 mils IV gelfusion and get some ice. I'll speak to intensive care.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Intensive care. Oh my God, Ben. Oh, sweetheart.
Is she going to be all right?
She might have to go to intensive care.
Look, she's in the best place, sweetheart.
He's here.
Come on, let's get some fresh air. Eh? All right. I know.
What?
Is your Daryl in?
No.
Would you know when he'll be back?
No. How's Bethany?
She's not great.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell him you were looking for him.
Darryl!
Alright, mate. Yeah, listen, tell you about your Beth. Is she alright?
She took one of the E's.
What?
I mean, I just left her alone for 1 minute. I walked in and she...
Get in the car. What do you mean she took one of these? I thought you hid them.
I did. She found them. It was awful. I mean, she started having fits, and then they came in and they were asking me if she'd taken anything. They went on and on how important it was for them to find out whether she had. I mean, I had to tell them what it was.
Yeah, of course you did. So how is she now?
She's unconscious.
Oh, flaming hell. How did she get hold of them? Where did you put them?
In one of her dolls.
You what?
I mean, it was out of the way, and she never...
You idiot!
I know how stupid it was, and I'm sorry, but... Darryl, I've done something else stupid and all.
What?
I've told them they were yours.
Hey, is Bethany all right? Well, she's still unconscious, so we don't really know.
Oh, poor thing. Oh, if there's anything we can do.
Absolutely.
Proud of yourself, are you? Putting a little girl in hospital. Dare you bring drugs into my house?
Mum, leave him
How
alone.
dare you threaten my family?
I've done all wrong.
Think it's cool, do you? Selling drugs, do you? Come with me now to the hospital. Come and see my Bethany lying on a ventilator and tell me it's cool!
Hey, what's going on?
He's the one that put Bethany in hospital. He sold drugs to our David.
Is this true?
No. Look, Mum, it went all to do with him, all right? I made it up.
You told me.
Yeah, I know, but I panicked. I mean, it was the first thing that came into my head. I'm sorry.
Get in there! Now! I don't care where you got the drugs from. I don't care whether you're lying or telling the truth. All I care about is what you've done to Beth.
Mum, I mean, she's gonna be all right. I mean, she can't...
She's still unconscious. They're saying she's stable. Don't you dare look relieved. For all we know, she could be brain damaged. Would that be any better? Can you live with that for the rest of your life?
Mum, it were an accident. I never meant anything.
And that makes it better, does it?
Mrs. Platt,
Yes.
DC Tandy. I'm looking for your son, David.
You better come in.
David Platt? I'm arresting you on suspicion of possession of a Class A drug. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. We're able to search these premises under Section 32 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. You can come with them if you like.
No, thank you.
Mum.
I want to be here for my daughter.
Mom!
This is mad, all right? I'm not a drug dealer, okay? And it was just one lousy pill.
One lousy pill? You make it sound like it doesn't matter, David. Like it hasn't put your niece in hospital.
I didn't mean that.
What if she dies, David?
Well, she won't.
Don't you want the person who gave it to you to pay?
It wasn't their fault, all right? It was my fault for leaving it so that she could get her hands on it.
Let's hope she doesn't die, eh? Because if she does, it won't just be possession you're looking at. Be a charge of manslaughter.
How is she?
What are you doing here?
They never let you out.
They give me a formal warning.
And that's it?
And it'll go on my record.
And that makes up for me nearly losing my child. Is that all she's worth, a ticking off?
Look, Sarah, if I could go to prison, yes, I would, all right? Anything to make up for it.
You can't do anything to make up for it. I hate you. I will never forgive you. Mum, when Bethany's better, I'm packing and I'm leaving with her. I'm sorry, I can't live here with him.
Oh, don't you worry. He's the one that's going. Go and pack your stuff.
You what?
You heard.
Well, come on, don't be daft.
Fine. I'll pack it for you.
She don't mean it, you know. She's just bluffing.
We'll see.
Right. Out.
Well, where am I supposed to go?
I don't care. I just want you out.
I know you're upset and angry, and I don't blame
I'm not
you.
angry. I've done angry. I'm just past caring. I mean, isn't something childish like playing truant or not turning up for your exams. It's not even something nasty like them cards you sent. It's something much worse. So I want you to go. And I want you to stay away until you can prove you've changed your ways. So go on.
You've just been waiting for someone like this to come along, and any old excuse just to get rid of me.
Don't you dare try and make me feel guilty. I didn't want any of this. You brought it all on yourself. Now get out.
You shut up. You're gonna get us both strung up if my dad finds you in here.
Well, if I stay away until it goes dark, it's not like he's ever gonna know.
Can't you just go and sort it out with your mum and get back to your own house?
Oh, right, that's nice. I cover for you from the coppers. I'm down here one night and you what? You try to kick me out?
I'm getting enough aggro as it is. My entire family think I'm some sort of druggy nutcase.
Yeah, and what about me?
They know you are.
Yeah, but I'm not, though, am I? And neither are you.
Yeah. Just forget it. Once she's had a go and told you how much of a letdown you are, she'll let you back. They always do.
You think?
She's not going to change now, is she?
Yeah, but I've never nearly killed my niece before, though.
Have I?
Darryl! Darryl, you best be up, sunshine, otherwise I'll have the hose pipe in there.
What, you saying I need a shower?
You need a rocket up your backside and all that much. Come on, get your sheets, I'm putting the wash on.
Nah, it's all right. I'll do them later.
Well, you don't have to, I'm doing them now. You, out.
Dad, he only came...
Yeah, to show you his new sleeping bag. You must think I'm as thick as you. Look, move it, the pair of you.
We're not doing any harm.
You've already done enough. Ouch! You, stay away from drugs. And anybody that has anything to do with drugs.
Where's he supposed to go?
I don't care, but he's not stopping here. You best get in that shop and get some grafting done, otherwise I will really lose my temper.
What was that for?
Because I'm not allowed to do it to him. Oh.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Not at the moment, you don't. Get what you came for and get out.
Don't worry. Just a few clothes from upstairs and I'm off. I'm sorry, Mum. I thought you'd be at work.
With Bethany in hospital. Well, you might be able to carry on like nothing's happened, but those of us with feelings can't.
Well, what's happening with her?
Nothing to do with you anymore.
Oh, come on, Mum. I didn't do it on purpose.
Don't call me your excuses, David. They won't wash. Bethany could have died.
It was an accident.
Tell it to someone else. Get your clothes and clear out.
Well, don't you even want to know what I'm doing?
I hope you're figuring out some way to become a responsible human being.
And how are you ever going to know that if I'm not allowed near anyone?
Clever lad like you, David. You'll figure something out.
Sorry.
Well, I hope you've come intending to work. You've already lost half a day's wages.
You owe me big time. Doing your job as well as me own here.
Well, does this mean you're letting me back?
I'd rather have you here where I can see you. Because God knows what you get up to when you left your own devices, my lad, here. Where have you been till this time?
I stayed overnight in Darryl's shed. Listen, Gran, my mum, she's kicked me out.
Does Darryl not have an alarm clock?
Do you no harm sleeping on someone's floor for the night, thinking what a disaster you are?
No, Grant, you're not listening to me. She's kicked me out, as in she's not going to let me back.
Oh, get over. It's no wonder she's upset, though, David, is it? Think about it. Well, go and sort it out with her, then come straight back.
But I can't. I mean, I'm gone, Gran, that's it. But you can go ask her for yourself if you don't believe me.
Well, where does she think you're going to go?
She don't care.
Oh, this family. Maria, can you manage on your own for 5 minutes, love?
So why have you come round here pleading his case for?
Well, it's not because he sent me, if that's what you think. Lovey, I know you've had him up to here, but you cannot chuck him out of his own home. Yeah, all right. You've made your point. He slipped up.
He nearly killed Bethany.
But he is still your child, the same as Sarah. I could kill him myself, Gail. But this was an accident.
Oh, so he accidentally put the pills inside the doll's head, did he? No, ma'am. He is not waltzing back in here. He's got a father, he's got mates. Let them try and sort him out.
Now, you think dossing down on a mate's settee is punishing him, do you? Because I don't. He needs a firm hand, Gail. This would never have happened
if what? If I'd listened to you more?
You'd have got a grip on him a darn sight sooner if you had.
Fine. I failed. Okay, I admit it. Now I'm dealing with it.
Well, you're not. He needs watching, not chucking out. You're going to make it worse.
What am I supposed to do, ma'am? I've spent half my life giving him last chances. Well, now I've finished. So's he.
So you're happy seeing him dossing in the street?
Not cold, is it?
Gail, that is a shocking thing to say.
Well, I've had a lot to be shocked about lately.
Just remember, Gail, I mean, for all he is now, You carried that lad for 9 months. I mean, you pushed him in his pram.
Do you think I'm happy doing that?
And you took him to school.
Otherwise he'd never have gone.
The first time he goes into town on his own, what happens? He gets beaten up and then dragged in by the police. No, the answer is to keep him here at home with a proper set of rules, not chuck him out.
Ma'am, for once in his life, David is going to have to deal with the consequences of his own actions. He's brought this on himself. Let him pay for it.
Well, I'm not having a grandson of mine dossing on the streets.
There's a tent in the garage. He can camp on the wreck. He's done it before.
You'll have to stop with me.
Oh! So I'm trying to teach him a lesson and you're undermining me before I've even started. You're playing right into his hands.
No, he'll not think that when he hears the ground rules I've laid down for him. Don't you worry about that.
So I failed and you can put it right. Fine. Good luck to you, ma'am, if you're stupid enough. You have him. You see how you like it. You'll regret it. I'm telling you.
Yes, I heard you. So was half the street now.
You're the one who's always telling me I'm too soft, and now you turn round and do this.
What choice have I got, Gail? I'm his grandmother.
Fine. Just don't come moaning to me when he turns round and kicks you in the teeth, which he will, soon as he's settled in a rapture around his little finger.
Not with what I've got in mind. And if there is good in him somewhere, I'm going to have to drag it out of him, aren't I?
Well, you can try. I'm sick of looking for it.
What's happening?
You're coming with me. Come on, get back to work. And hard work this time, not messing about. Then we're going home, to my home, and you're going to do as you're told when you're told. Don't dare argue with me, David. Just don't, I'm telling you. Oh, there's going to be a few changes, my lad, whether you like it or not, so get back in the cellar. Go. Oh, go on. Oh, for goodness sake, Bill, snap out of it.
Hey, the lad is bad news.
I'm only too aware of my grandson's shortcomings, thank you.
Well, just don't come running to me when it all blows up in your face. That's all I'm saying. What time do you call this?
Early.
Glass. We have rules in this house, lad. You better get used to them.
Morning.
Make yourself useful and fetch me that fertiliser over. How did you sleep?
Not well, really. I just couldn't settle.
Yeah, well, it's early days. Give it time.
Grant, look, I've been thinking and this ain't gonna work. I mean, thanks for taking me in and you've been brilliant.
Yes, all right. Forget the act, David. You're stopping, so get used to it.
But I don't even have any of my own stuff.
Yeah, okay, yes, I understand, right. Well, fine. We'll go over to the house later and fetch it.
Were you joking, are you? I won't get past front door.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Well, see you in the Rovers, eh?
You sure you don't want me to come in with you?
I'll be fine, thanks, Grant.
Remember what I said, best behaviour?
I promise.
Head down, lip buttons.
Grant, it's still my house.
No, David, it isn't. You do understand that, love, don't you? You know where I am.
Cat got your tongue?
I've just comfort rest of my stuff. Gran said it'd be alright.
Did she know?
Don't worry, I won't stay long.
I haven't said you can come in yet.
I just thought...
You thought what? That I'd welcome you with open arms? Give me one good reason why I should let you into this house.
I'm your son.
Not good enough. Not anymore.
Mum, look, I didn't come here to argue.
No. You came because you want something. You can come in, but you don't stay a minute longer than you need. And you're out before Jason and Sarah get back.
What have you been up to?
Not much, you.
You know, listen, that. Dad's been working at ground. Listen, mate, about yesterday, I feel so bad.
No, just forget it.
Well, anyway, I spoke to a mate. Reckons he could put you up for a few nights. I mean, the place is total Trampsville, but better than no, innit?
Yeah, cheers, but I think I'm going to be staying with my gran for a bit.
Alright, sound. What's scoring doors?
He's chucked me out.
What, properly?
Been round, got my things. I'm gone. They all hate me.
Don't say that, mate. Just angry. Let's give it a few weeks, eh?
I never thought she'd do it. Not really.
Don't let your jeans drop to half-mast.
You make sure you pull your weight in and tell on it.
Well, give me a chance, Bill.
Yeah, well, David knows I've got my BDI on him. No room for slackers in the salon.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, actually, he's got a real knack talking to my old folk. Mary Hunter thinks the sun shines out of your derriere.
Oh, morning.
We're going to start that job in Chiltern.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't say I didn't try.
Yeah, we get the truck loaded up.
So you're just going to blank me forever?
How's Bethany?
Keeps asking over a psycho uncle. Heartbreaking, really.
David isn't a psycho, thank you.
Well, you're going to say that now he's living under your roof. I give it 3 days.
Oh, come on.
Oh, good luck, Audrey. You're going to need it.
Hiya.
Hey.
Got a confession to make. Soft lad let David kip in the shed last night and I booted him out, I'm afraid.
Right.
I mean, I feel really bad about it. I know he was just getting his head down and...
All right. I can't live with him, why should you?
anything but drugs.
He's not a bad lad.
Of course, but you get a grip of kids, don't you? These scumbag dealers reel them in.
He's not a drug addict.
Bit of a Pied Piper, though. Nah, Daryl's that easily led.
Look, I don't know where David got that ecstasy from, but I do know he's not a drug addict. He's had a lot of upheaval in his life.
Well, he might surprise us all and come up trumps, eh?
Do you want any of these magazines, Mrs. Williams?
No, I think I've read them all, love.
Well, I got these 3 new ones today. Menopause and Me.
No, that ship sailed long since.
SAD, as in seasonal affective disorder. I think, like loads of people top themselves autumn, winter time.
I saw Hitler off, you know. I think I can cope with a few dark nights.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll leave them here for you,
Right.
yeah? And give us a shout if this dry gets too
Right,
hot.
okay.
Wait, will you stop spooking the customers, please?
Well, it's called chit-chat.
AKA getting a tip.
Hey, I heard that.
What's that face for?
What face?
David, just take this and go and get some milk. Go on. And don't take all day. I know what you're thinking, Maria. I do. Dopey Audrey's soft touch. And you think he can sweet talk his way into my good books, don't you?
No, it's none of my business, is it?
Well, of course it is. I'm asking you to work with him.
What choice have we got?
Well, look, what I'm saying is, he might be my flesh and blood, but if he thinks he's on Easy Street, he's got another thing coming.
Right.
Oh, well, that's a good job. 11 out of 10.
I get a Blue Peter badge.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. How's Beth?
Tired?
But she's not having any nightmares of freaking out, out, is she?
No.
Good.
No, it's just Sarah and Jason who were having the nightmares. I'm sure I would too if I could manage to get a wink of sleep.
Mum, look, it were an accident and I've said sorry.
Sometimes sorry just isn't enough, David. Do you remember when you were little? I used to love Humpty Dumpty. Used to laugh your head off when they just couldn't put Humpty together again.
Yeah, well, what's your point?
Sometimes the damage is irreparable.
You can't do this.
All the king's horses. Don't waste your breath, Mum. I don't want to speak to him. He's not welcome in my house.
Get out. He's done really well in the salon today. Kept his head down, no lip.
Doesn't change a thing.
Oh, for goodness sake, Gail. Who's the adult here?
Imagine if Bethany had died. Imagine if we were planning a funeral, choosing him.
I know. It was reckless, it was dangerous, and it was so totally predictable. But he didn't hide those drugs in the doll out of malice.
Ma'am, part of me's glad he's got you in his corner. I don't want him sleeping in shop doorways. But if you think him staying with you is a holding operation until I see sense, you're going to have a long wait.
Please, you're promising me you're going to be nice to your sister.
Yes, I will.
Good. Because if you're not, there won't be any second chances.
I know.
Yeah, you've had all your second chances. On your third and your fourth.
But, Sarah, you alright?
Sorry, I won't be a minute.
Well, you could at least talk to me, you know, you don't have to ignore me.
And what do you want me to say, David? Tried to kill any more little girls lately?
I've said sorry.
What, sorry she didn't die?
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
You two, can we just leave it alone, please?
Yeah, well, look, she won't even talk to me, she's not even looking at me.
Well, she's going to have to eventually. You just need to be patient, that's all.
For how long?
Oh!
Sarah,
I said don't talk to me.
Hey, Maria will be with you in a minute, love.
One sugar, yeah?
Don't want it. You take it away, please.
Oh, come on.
And I certainly don't want it from you. Excuse me a sec.
Fine. At least I should be grateful you're talking to me, at least.
Hey! I thought you said you were going to leave her alone. Wait till she's good and ready.
Yeah, and when's that going to be? Well, I'm just fed up of her looking down her nose at me as though I'm scum.
Yeah, well, you knew she was going to be like that. At least to start with.
But I've said sorry, Maria. I've said it before, I've said it again today. I mean, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, because it's not that easy.
So what? I might as well not be sorry.
Oh, David.
Yeah, well, that's what you're saying.
No, it's not. What I'm saying is... Oh, look, just ignore her.
Oh, well, let's just hope the worst is over.
The worst?
Between David and Sarah. I mean, I know there were raised voices earlier on, but touch wood, they seem to have settled down.
David, can you go away, please?
Well, I'm supposed to be sweeping.
Said go away.
Look, I've got a job to do, same as you.
I knew you'd be like this.
Well, it's you who won't speak to me.
No, I won't. Not now. Not ever. I don't even want to look at you.
Oh, now, come on, you two. Stop it.
Yeah, Sarah, calm down.
I'm so sorry. I knew this wouldn't work. I knew I shouldn't have even come back while he was here. And I'm sorry, Gran, but I'm going. I'm not coming back till he's gone.
Sarah, now.
Oh, great.
Wonder who's going to get blamed for that. Should we have a guess?
David, shut up. What did you say to her, David?
Nothing, Gran. How can I? She won't even come anywhere near me.
Something's upset her.
Well, it's me being in the same room. She made that perfectly obvious.
Look, we all know this isn't what she wanted, but at least she's been willing to give it a go.
Yeah, and it didn't work. So it's over to you, Gran. Who are you going to sack? Me or her? Just when you thought it was safe to get your hair cut.
Be nice.
Here we are. Now listen, everybody. Please. Very pleased to say that Sarah's back with us. But, I am going to have to ask you, David, to take the rest of the day off.
Why?
Isn't it obvious why?
You know, she's been determined to get me thrown out of here all day, and what do you know? She's done it.
Yeah, we'll talk again tomorrow, David.
Thanks, Gran.
It's all right, darling. Oh. Do you think I've done the wrong thing?
David was really trying.
Well, yes, he may have been. Maria, I'm a hairdresser. I'm not a miracle worker. I mean, I can't make people be nice to each other if they're determined not to be. Sorry. The alarm didn't go off.
What's he doing
Yeah,
here?
well, before you start...
You can't honestly think that...
Sarah, enough. Now, this is a business, right? You both work here, so come on and do some work. And that's my last word on the subject. Come on.
Look, Sarah.
You know, Maria, I was thinking maybe getting Beth's hair the same as mine for the wedding.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Any plans for the weekend?
No, not really. Just Jerry's having a little bit of a party for Finlay.
Oh, do you hear that, David? Party for a bunch of 6-year-olds, a few potential customers there.
I thought you weren't speaking to me.
Sarah, would you look after Eileen, please? Get her a gown, wash her hair. David.
Shall I sit here?
Yeah.
Gran, I know I shouldn't wind her up, but I keep trying to apologise to her.
Well, it's going to take a lot more than just saying sorry, you know that.
Yeah, I know. I feel terrible, honest I do.
Yeah, I believe you. And you know, given a bit more time, I think your man might as well.
With that extra.
Do you want a hand? Look, I know how angry everyone is, and I get it, right? I'm really sorry. I love Beth. I mean, she's probably the only one in the family that I do love.
Jason! Jason, let him go. Let him go. Let him go! You up it.
I'm sorry, mate. You just wind me up.
Look, I know how you feel. But it's not going to help anything, is it? Things they do look awful cold. I hope I die before I get old. Thinking about my What do you just love that?
I'm saying no.
Oh, David, it's only a joke, my love.
Yeah, well, you found Jason pinning me up against the fence. That was funny and all, wasn't it?
Hey! Good job I stopped him. You got off lightly.
Now, come on, you two. There's no need to go through all this again. Let's just forget it, eh? David, now, come and have some breakfast.
No, I'll get some at Roy's.
Go on, then. Fade away.
Oh.
Does anyone want any drinks?
Oh, please, David, I'll have a tea, no sugar, thanks.
No, I'm fine, sir.
I'll have a coffee, please.
Yes, please, lovey.
Sarah, do you want out?
You're not to talk to me.
So, Maria, you've been seeing him long then? No, not long. Secrets.
Not even give me a chance, Gran. I mean, I might as well not try.
Oh, now stop all that. That's not how it works. Just gotta give it time. Actually, I bumped into your mum earlier and she was asking how you were.
Really?
Yes. I mean, she's concerned about you.
Well, did she say that?
Of course she is. I mean, you don't think she wanted to kick you out, do you? She just had to do something to make you realise what you'd done.
I keep saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. And eventually people will believe you. Come on. Anyway, get on with them drinks. Go on.
Oh.
I just brought these round. They're for you.
Thank you.
Can I come in?
Oh, yeah.
What's he doing here?
You brought these for me. Thank you.
More Mum, he's just trying to grease round you.
Well, I keep trying to apologise, just that nobody listens. You know, I thought by getting these it might prove that I am sorry.
Well, throw them in the bin. They're probably nicked anyway. Come on, Jason, we're going. I'm not staying here with him.
I did buy them.
I'm sure. It's a very nice thought. It's easy to forget sometimes that he's just a little boy.
Well, he's growing up fast. Actually, I think he's probably beginning to see sense at last.
Well, maybe he really does understand that he's done wrong and wants us to see how sorry he is.
Especially you. You should have seen his eyes light up when I said you'd been asking after him.
Maybe I should have a word with him.
Hi.
David left.
Oh, he's in the back. David! Visitor?
Hi.
Fancy coming out for your tea?
Yeah, that'd be great, thanks.
Mum, you're not letting him get round you with one lousy bunch of flowers.
Sarah, you might be happy with the way things are, but nobody else is, OK? I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
If he comes home, I'm leaving.
Well, I didn't think we'd be doing this again. Well, having said that, we never have we? Me and you on our own, out for a meal.
Well, I could hardly invite Sarah, could I?
Mum, I've tried to say sorry to her so many times, but she just won't listen. I'm only glad you did.
Well, I believe you are. At last.
Well, thanks.
This time. But I didn't think it would come to where we are now to make you understand.
I just shouldn't have put you in this position.
You just don't seem to realise. What seems like a big joke to you, other people get hurt.
Well, I've already said, Mum, I'm sorry.
You've apologised before. I've believed you. And I've taken you back again, and what kind of a soft touch does that make
Yeah,
me?
but it's not you, is it? It's me. And I've learnt my lesson.
I know finding out that I considered an abortion hurt you. But from the minute you were born, David, I was so glad I had you. And I've always loved you. And you know, despite it all the terrible things you've done, I still do.
Good a gram and all to take me in, but that pill has been a right pain.
What would you expect? Like I say, you do terrible things to people and then you're surprised when they don't like you.
Yeah, well, still, sooner I'm out of there, the better.
Where will you go?
Well, I'll come home with you, well, I mean, that is what this is all about, isn't it?
You really think it's that easy? A few apologies and a bunch of flowers doesn't come close to making everything all right again.
So what's all this about?
Precisely what we're doing. Talking. Trying to understand each other. And I have to make you try and understand just why you can't come home.
And you say I play games with people. You're just messing with my head.
Trying to have a grown-up conversation with you, that's all.
You just told me that you love me. How can you when you can do something like this?
I do love you. I don't pretend to understand you.
You don't understand how much you're hurting me, do you know that?
And how many times could I have said that to you? No more. I've had all I can take. We all have.
So what am I supposed to do?
Grow up. Learn actions have consequences.
I've done that. I mean, all those people, Mum, that I've hurt, I've realised it, and I promise I won't do it again.
Promises from you aren't enough, David. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to come to this.
But it needn't. I mean, I'll prove to you that I've changed.
No, David. This is as hard for me as it is for you.
No, it isn't. It's nowhere near.
All right, okay. Yes, I'll do that. Bye. Oh, good.
Well, that me, Mum?
Yes, it was.
What did she say all about me?
Where were you earwigging?
Well, the conversation seemed stilted, like you was talking about me, and then you acted awkward, like you knew I were there.
Oh, far more interesting things to talk about than you, David.
Well, what did she say then?
Nothing. Look, are you going to be hanging about the house all day?
She didn't mention me at all.
She asked how you were. I said you were fine.
I don't believe you.
Hey, don't be so cheeky.
Yeah, well, don't insult my intelligence.
Oh, David, now where you going? Out.
I'm getting a little bit fed up of his back chat, you know.
The thing is, he was right. We were talking about him. Gail wants us to go over there to discuss the wedding, and David is not invited.
Lucky David.
Oh, come on. It'll be nice. She's done a fish pie.
Well, I don't know why anybody needs my input. My suit's at the cleaners. Job done.
Gail wants it to be family, and that includes you, right? I just wish it would include David. Then I wouldn't have to lie. Oh.
Look, if you'd rather play past the parcel with your little mates...
I had to show my face, so my dad had a kicked off, all right.
So you're going to take us out for a ride then in car?
I'll lose my licence.
Oh, come on.
I'll think about it.
With the, any pudding at this pint, I could do with some Angel Delight.
You're not getting any, so dream on.
She never said out about going to my mum's.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Come on.
No, just wait.
Hiya.
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 David saw me arrive.
So?
Well, I don't like all this creeping around.
Grant, we're here to talk about my wedding. It's got nothing to do with him.
I know, darling. I just don't like lying to him.
Why do you care?
Look, by the way, I can't stop that long because I've got Finley's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, it's your birthday today, too, isn't it? Many happy returns.
Happy birthday, Eileen.
Better get the wine open.
Hey, what a good idea. Hey, having one, Audrey?
Oh, come on. Need you ask?
God, he made me jump. What's he playing at now?
Ooh. Jay's close the curtains.
No, don't be silly.
What's he playing at? He's trying to make you feel guilty, and guess what? It's working. Yeah, well, nobody else is buying it. Jace. Oh, well, thank you for coming anyway, Eileen.
Yeah, cheers, ma'am. Nice one.
Bye, Eileen.
Bye.
Is he still out there?
No.
Anyway, flowers. So I've ordered 3 lots. I've got the ones for the church, the ones for buttonholes, and then the ones for the tables in the hotel. We propose a toast to all our guests, swap our champagne glasses over, and drink each other's chocolate as a symbol of our love.
Very moving, eh?
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go talk to him.
Mum?
Don't worry, I won't be long. What do you think you're playing at? Bill nearly jumped out of his skin.
I just wanted to see what were going on, that's all.
Nothing for you to worry about.
You're talking about me, aren't you? That's why Gran were acting weird.
You don't always have to be the centre of attention, you know.
I knew she was up to something.
It's nothing sinister. Why don't you come in and have a look?
Oh, great.
Sit down. He's not stopping. I just want him to see what's going on, that's all. We're just having a little family get-together to talk about the wedding, that's all.
What, so I'm not even family now?
No, you're not.
Oh, sure, Sarah, of course he is.
Grant, why didn't you tell me that you were coming here?
Because, David, they asked me not to.
Why?
Because it's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, what, so you hate me that much that what, you have to lie?
David, wait, it wasn't like that.
Just leave him. Can you not see what he's doing?
Oh, Sarah, he's upset. Let
David,
her talk.
just wait, will you? Just carry on talking. Look, this little get-together was my idea. It wasn't planned. And it certainly wasn't devised to make you unhappy.
I mean, I've got a right to be paranoid. I mean, you were all talking about me.
Sarah didn't want you to know, which I think is fair enough. Now, come on. David's just leaving.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for freaking you all out earlier as well. Oh, Jason, have you got any plans for, like your stag do? Because if you aren't, I've got loads.
Who said you're invited? Well, have you not heard? We don't want you there.
Yeah, and in case you're in any doubt, same goes for the wedding. Just stay away.
It's up to Sarah. You must have expected something like this would happen.
But why?
After what you did.
Oh, come on, I've said I'm sorry.
Yeah, and if the wedding was in, I don't know, 1,000 years, I might just be able to forgive you.
OK, Sarah, that's enough.
Well, I don't understand why he wants to come anyway. Unless he's got some evil little plan of ruining it all.
How can I make her see how sorry I am?
Sarah's decision.
What, and you agree with it?
Well, she's still very angry. I mean, surely you can see that.
Mum, I know what I did was stupid, right? I've learnt my lesson, and I've already said I'll promise I won't do it again.
But David, you will. You're capable of worse. It's how you get your kicks.
Oh, Sarah, come on. Anybody can see he's genuinely sorry.
Oh, no, whose side you're on.
Oh, I'm not on anybody's side, for goodness sake.
Please don't try and talk me into anything, because seriously, we'll elope.
Oh, now that's just silly.
I mean it, Mum. If either of you put any pressure on me, I'll just call the whole thing off.
Nobody's going to force you to do anything.
Do you know, we can't even sit here and make arrangements without him spoiling everything.
Well, I haven't spoiled anything.
Do you know what? Actually, David, I am glad you came creeping round here tonight, because at least now you know the score.
Right. There won't be a wedding.
Oh, and what does that mean? Are you trying to blackmail me?
No, I'm just stating the facts.
And what does that mean exactly?
Just don't hire a chocolate fountain. Because that wedding, it's not going to happen.
Never. No, it's like a million years.
Don't mind me. You kids.
He's seriously giving me the creeps.
Just forget about him.
Yeah, well, it's easier said than done. Oh, I just wish he'd go away. I'm sick of having to watch me back all the time.
Listen, we're getting married. There's nothing he can do about it, right?
Still no sign of Gran?
Nope, she's running late. And that, what's the face, Mrs. Jenkins cancelled her 11 o'clock because her husband woke up a bit peculiar. Which is too much information, if you ask me. Right, I'm off to Caff.
I don't think so.
If you can skive, I can skive.
I'm senior. Just stay put and out my way.
And what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be writing my wedding invitations, if you must know.
Well, I bet that's a killer guest list, you two being such an it couple.
Yeah, well, you're not on it, and that's all that matters.
Waste of stamps, if you ask me. Still, every show needs an audience.
David, me and Jason are getting married, and nothing you say or do can change that. So just do us both a favour and deal with it.
It'd be wrong not to. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. When she comes in, I'll tell you you called. Bye-bye.
Was that for me?
Well, yeah, it was, but you weren't here, were you?
Well, I am now, and I was while you were still talking. Who was it?
Florists, they wanted to confirm the date for the wedding. I didn't think I'd need to consult with it being a bit of a no-brainer and all.
Well, why didn't you put me on?
Well, would you have given him a different date?
Oh, where's the number?
Why don't you trust me?
No, I do not, because you're an evil little creep.
Oh, hello, madame. Would you like to come on in and take a seat on the sofa and we'll be with you in a minute?
I just wanted to confirm everything was as we said. No, I'm not worried. Okay. All right, well, thank you. All right, bye.
All flowers still growing. Nothing been nobbled.
She said everything's the same. Addresses, dates, everything.
Amazing. Well, it may seem.
Yeah, especially when you've got something stirring in your poisonous little mind.
Now, why would I want to do that?
Because it turns you on. That's what's really worrying.
You know, you're just like everybody else, you, Sarah. You always think the worst, don't you? Regardless of the facts. You don't need me to cock up your wedding. You and Jason can manage perfectly well on your own. I've got better things to do.
Shut up and get on with what you're supposed to be doing. Sorry.
We're out of milk.
Well, don't be all day.
No, because I know how much you'd miss me. Sorry, Mrs. Chapman, I won't be a sec, then I'll make you a cup of coffee. Seeing as how I'm so nice.
Have you nicked any of my stamps?
What would I want with your stamps? Big Ranch, you were in here earlier doing the bills. Either that or you can't count.
Now try not to destroy anything while I go and post these.
Well, I'll post them for you if you want.
I won't see you for an hour and then no one would turn up at my wedding.
I'll turn up, I'm sure. Who'd want to miss that? Now then, Mrs. Bainbridge, you alright? Do you want to go sit yourself down there? Go on, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you okay? I'll just be 1 minute. Will you stop smiling? You do me head in. Hello? Oh, hi. Oh, thank you. All right, I'll tell him. Thanks. David?
Nah, it's just the pain of not being on Jason's stag do. It really gets me there.
Drop dead sit features. Chase, just ask who you want. Don't care. Ask your Todd for all I care. As far as I'm concerned, this wedding's a mess.
Todd, you reckon?
No, I don't reckon. God, are you stupid? Like, we want him there ruining our day.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what else can go wrong?
Everything's gonna be fine, okay? I promise.
Oh, hello. You alright, Sarah?
She's fine, why shouldn't she be?
Well, is she allergic to mascara then?
Shut up, David. I've got something in my eye, okay?
Something gone wrong.
None of your business.
Hello, stranger.
You alright?
Yeah, just had a shower.
Right.
Thanks, Chase.
What for?
Inviting me.
Yeah, well, there's been a bit of a mix-up about that, actually. You're not invited.
Subtle as ever.
At least I'm straight to the point, unlike some people pussyfooting around.
Oh, told Sarah of you.
Are you having a laugh?
I wish I was.
But I got an invite.
Yeah, I never sent it.
Well, you signed it. Don't miss my stag do, Jace, and the date.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that.
Oh, it was your handwriting. I'll show you.
I know who sent it. It was David Platt.
David Platt? Why would he do that? It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Because he is weird. You could chop him in half, he'd have freak written for him like a piece of rock. I'm not messing.
Yeah, mind you, with a mother like that, well...
So you never sent that?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I don't believe it, right? Come all this way, go to all this effort just to be humiliated. You know, I thought you were holding out an olive branch. I thought it was bigger of you. Yeah, I should have known.
Oh, Todd, don't be like that.
Do you know how much a train ticket costs from London, Jason?
You know, he'd make a great forger. He's got your handwriting down to a T.
David is intent on wrecking the wedding, pal.
Can you believe that?
Well, why didn't you phone me?
Look on the back.
No need to RSVP, see you there.
Why would I write RSVP?
Just don't believe it.
Look, Todd, I'm really sorry, all right? What more do you want? Blood?
Well, I'm not sorry. I'm glad he's here. I've missed him.
Look, I'll go back to London.
No, you will not. You'll stay here.
I'm only going to be in the way.
Oh, what? Go back and be his whipping boy? Where's your self-respect?
Ma'am, do you know how stupid I feel?
Well, you shouldn't.
I'm going to kill him. I tell you, I'm going to kill him.
Well, he's been in London way too long. We shouldn't be killing David Platt. We should be thanking him.
This I'm joking. No, this can't be serious. But I paid that money for the deposit. The money went out of my account. No, I don't want the flaming money back. I want the hotel. No, I will not calm down. Listen, no, you listen, right? You put me onto the owner now. Jason, speak to the hotel. They've double booked us. We haven't got reception.
Hey, hello. What's going on? Babes, they put me on hold. What is going on?
Maybe you can tell me.
Hi, Sarah.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've just had a shower.
Oh, right, and is that supposed to be funny?
Hey,
Is it supposed to be funny?
Get off him! Get out!
Oh, don't worry, I'm going.
She just had a really bad day, that's all.
My son can visit me whenever he likes.
Do you know what, Todd? As ever, your timing is perfection.
If you want to know why I'm here, ask your freak of a brother.
Right, yeah, hello. Yeah, me and Missy said something about a double booking. Yeah.
Ma'am, come inside. Stop showing yourself up.
What are you doing here?
Careful the wind doesn't change, Gail.
Well, look what the cat's dragged in.
No, look what the bitch drags up.
And who invited him, Gail?
Ma'am.
David. Oh, see you at your dress fitting later, Sarah. I'm really looking forward to it.
Tell me she's deluded.
He said he'd ruin my day, and he has.
David, but how...
Oh, here we go.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Come on.
Well, you're not coming back to the salon, Sarah?
No, I just want to talk about something with her. Tell your gran I'll call her later.
You sure?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
We can't just slap him, because if you start, he might never stop.
And the problem with that is?
Oh, I think I'm having a panic attack.
Deep breaths.
That's what he said he'd do.
I don't believe this.
Well, you do believe it. Makes sense.
The proof's standing 5'9" wearing moisturiser around at my mum's.
Where does he get off?
Look, the bottom line is, guys, we can't let him think he's winning, right?
He has won. Todd's turned up.
Well, let's not let him see we're bothered. Just laugh it off, say it's really nice to see him again. Hey, I tell you what, I can invite him to the stag do. That'd really wind him up.
Oh, for... I'm saying nothing.
Would you want David to screw it all up again?
No, of course not. Don't want to give him satisfaction.
Right. Well, whatever you think, say you're made up. You'll kill him.
He's hoping.
Give me strength.
I'll go to hope.
Good stretching it. Bland, maybe.
Aha! Hey! Get in, Todd.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Come on in.
Hey, go on, John! Well, that's it. Won't coming through.
I always find Rupert Everett's very easy on the eye.
Oh, Sarah.
You look stunning.
Doesn't she?
Oh, well enough.
Sarah, you look beautiful.
Oh. Sarah, I'm fine. Fine.
What on earth's that?
Bet I know. Oh, yes, it's Donnie Darko.
David, is that what you call him?
Oh, take no notice of him.
Do you know, it's really reassuring to see that you slag your own kids off as well as everyone else's.
Had enough of him.
Ignore him. Don't fan the flame.
Yeah, your mum's right, lovey.
I don't care.
Sorry.
Sarah, don't be daft. Hey, you can't go out with your dress on.
Watch me. Sarah, cut it.
Oh, I'm sure I can make it better with a bit of invisible stitching.
Oh, Sally, shut up. God, you go on.
Please yourself. I'll go on then. At least if I get shouted at there, it's by my own flesh and blood.
I'm sorry, Sally.
Oh, for goodness goodness sake!
What is it? What's going on?
That's a wine, Todd. That's not funny.
Dress. You've seen me in my dress. Why are you doing this to me? What did you bring him for?
Sarah, you were crying that much, I couldn't work out what you were saying.
Do you not know it's bad luck?
I'll go.
Too right, you will.
Oh, Jason, are you thick?
No, he is not.
That's debatable. Maybe I'll stay.
Look, I'm not looking, see? I'm not looking.
Oh, you moron.
I thought you were going.
Don't shout at him. He hasn't done anything.
I could write a book about what he's done wrong.
Jason, get out!
What did it that for?
Because this whole wedding's going down the pan and it's all down to you!
Well, he's not the one who's overreacting.
Overreacting? I'm stood here with my dress ripped and you tell me that I'm overreacting!
Well, there's no need to hit him.
After everything you've done to me, Todd, you've got a cheek to tell me that I'm overreacting!
Well, I can't see the veiler out.
What are you still doing here?
What are you kicking off at us for? Shouldn't you be having a go at your freak of a brother?
What did you do that for?
It's white wine. He gets red wine stains out.
On carpets, not on wedding dresses.
Does anybody else want to throw anything on me? And I mean sarcastic, by the way, Jason.
Best go, Jace.
Yeah, first decent thing you've said in your entire life, Todd Grimshaw.
Yeah, get away from Psycho, Brad.
Get out!
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Oh, will you?
Oh, yeah?
Well, no, because as far as I'm concerned, I never want to see you as long as I live.
What's he done?
In fact, as far as I'm concerned, I never want to see you ever. Let's just call the whole thing off.
Much as it pains me to say, I'm sure she'll be fine in the morning.
Ah. Oof. My eyes look a little bit puffy. You all right?
You're fantastic, why?
Only I saw your intended coming out number 11 earlier. Don't tell me you stayed the night.
I don't tell you anything anymore.
No, of course. And it breaks my heart, actually. Because we used to be so close.
Well, he'll probably come looking for you later. You know, to say thank you for sending that invitation to Todd. Oh, they had such a laugh on that stag do you weren't invited on.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I'm busted here, gotta go.
This is your idea of showing your maturity. You can think again.
And what have I done now?
Just shot yourself in the foot, you stupid boy.
Congratulations. You done well getting our Todd all the way from London for me stag do, didn't you?
Me?
Well, who else sent the invitation?
Well, who else would know that it might upset our Sarah? Or who else could have the opportunity?
You think you're dead clever, don't you? Messing around with people's lives. Well, when you grow up, David, you might realise that sometimes it might blow up in your face.
So what, I've done you a favour? Little family reunion and that?
Well, put it this way, my mum wants to buy you a drink. When you're old enough.
Is that right, Todd? Jason here, we're just saying how good it is to have you back. And that he's never seen my sister so happy.
All right, mate. Long time no see.
My, Toddy. It's a firm handshake. Suppose you must feel that you've got to compensate somehow.
David, it's only sad kids like you feel they've got to compensate. Now, if you wouldn't mind, me and my brother, we've got some catching up to do.
Yeah, go and give someone a curly perm, will you? See you in a bit.
Thank you very much.
I've just waved you off. You still here?
No, it's a figment of your imagination.
You forgot to put your trousers up again. We were in town anyway. Needed the bride's approval on a new shirt.
Yeah, well, you can't have the best man clashing with the groom now, can you?
Or the best man clashing with the bride, for that matter.
Oh, you two not.
Well, it's your big day as well, babe.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. Tell you what, I need a drink.
Hey, you're not the only one.
Mother, an alcoholic beverage is in order.
Ooh, too right. We can have a toast.
Yeah, to happy families.
Of course, we'll all be each other's throats by 10 o'clock.
Who cares? Oh, happy families, eh?
£3.50, please. I don't suppose you'd prefer to put that money towards a new car stereo. See, the one you've got doesn't appear to have a volume control.
Well, I could wind the windows down so you could hear it a bit better.
You do realise you'll be deaf by the time you're 20.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I've only got 320, so I'll bring resting later.
And when you do, you can have the magazine.
Well, I'm hardly going to screw you, Norris, over 30 flipping p, am I?
No, you're right, you know.
No problem.
He's 30p short.
Oh, well, I'll get it for him.
You?
There you go.
Oh.
Thanks, I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. Think of it as a thank you for inviting Todd to the wedding. I mean, because if you hadn't, Jason would never have had him as his best man. You're just my little ray of sunshine. Yeah, we'll put it this way. It won't be pressed lamb that's up there in the takeaway. When Jodie gets hold of Jerry, it'll be him, roasting on a spit.
Hey, David, do you fancy coming for a meal?
You what?
Oh, no, sorry, we're going to be talking about the wedding. And as you're not invited, there's no point you coming, is there? Look at him.
Just ignore him.
Yeah, well, you always say that.
Because it's one thing he can't stand.
Yeah, well, sometimes I can't either.
Sarah, what are you doing?
Hello, you.
Sarah, just ignore him.
I'll ignore you if you don't stop saying that.
Well, hello there, Sister Sarah.
So, now everything's all right between me and Todd, does that mean your nasty little plan hasn't worked? Getting him down here to spoil the wedding? Tell me, David, how was that supposed to happen exactly? Was they supposed to start fighting over me, then maybe, ooh, Todd would kill Jason, was that it?
Do you know what? Yeah, I think that might have been it.
That hasn't worked, has it? Do you know why?
It's been puzzling me all day, that. Could you tell me, please?
Because we're a lot older and a lot more grown up than you.
Oh, shucks. You see, I'm gonna have to think something else
Oh,
now.
yeah. Or, instead, you could just go get a life and stop hanging around this house. Come on.
Don't you feel a bit daft? All this revving up as if you're Lewis Hamilton in pole position. But really you're just David Platt, sat in a car that never goes anywhere.
I'm getting.
What's known as two of us that don't go anywhere.
I'm just getting.
Some people don't think I'm as daft as you are.
How are you seeing? He used to be straight until he went out with our Sarah. He turned gay just so he could get away from her. And who can blame him? Right, anyhow, do you fancy a ride?
What? For someone that's got no licence, no insurance, oh yeah, and the biggie, can't even drive a car. I'd love to do it.
Just remember, Darryl, you asked for it.
What are you doing? That's it. Crazy, you madhead.
Maybe, but can I drive or do you want another demo?
No, you can drive. Stay away from motorways for a minute.
All right, Daryl, we're going to open up the shop. Mel's going to do this afternoon and you're going to come on about 6, all right?
All right. Look a bit ill.
I'm fine.
Right, well, just don't forget you're on with me tonight. I don't want to have to come looking for you.
You shouldn't really be running this, you know, because you're not insured or anything.
Sort it.
I know you're not going anywhere, but you could still get in trouble.
No, I suppose I could. Thanks for heads up.
See ya.
See ya.
You madhead.
Right, all right, I'll get one of them Maserati Quattroports. They've got 4 seats with a big boot.
Oh, great, because then if we do go shopping, Beth might be able to bring a friend.
All we need now is a lottery ticket, eh?
What are you looking at?
Well, it wouldn't be you, would it? Because that'd make me want to throw up.
Drop dead, David.
After you.
I'm off to work, I've got alarm.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I'll stay near with that.
Mind if I join you?
Do I have a choice?
No. What are you doing here?
Gran sent me for some cakes and told me to take my time, which is fine by me because it keeps Sarah off my back and I'm still getting paid. Win-win.
You don't look very happy.
David.
Yeah, well, I don't care, Mum. I mean, Gran don't want me around, my sister won't speak to me, and you've banned me from a wedding, which is fine by me.
Do you think I'm happy about it?
Well, you look happy to me.
You know exactly why you can't come to the wedding. I have to support Sarah.
Of course you do. Good as gold, Sarah. She always comes first, doesn't she? Don't worry about me. I'm happy on my own.
Maybe I can talk to her. Maybe she...
Mum, just read my lips, OK? I don't care. I don't care about Sarah or you. In fact, anyone in the family. You following me or something?
Just had a talk with Sarah.
Why should I care?
Because I do. And I wish you would. I think I'm happy to see you and her at each other's throats.
So come on then, what did she say?
Well, she said no. I mean, if we give her
Oh,
time...
Mum, just leave it, all right? Forget it. I've told you I'm done with this family. Sarah and Jason, both of them can rot in hell for all I care. Now, do you mind? I'm just trying to eat. Bad move, boys. Bad move.
You have one message one.
Hello, Mr. Webster. Something is leaking in the bathroom, and there's water on the floor. I don't know where it's coming from. Can you call me, please, as soon as you can? This is Mr. Azapadi on...
Message deleted.
Oops.
End of messages.
Them builders, eh? They always let you down.
We've got important decisions to make. Well, Jason, it's your wedding just as much as mine. Where are you? What do you mean, round the corner? Hey! Right, I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Ah, sweet.
What are you doing here?
You needed inside?
Cheers, mate. No worries, pal.
Have a look under the sink. Well, put the phone down. Yeah? Have a look. Pick the phone up. Yeah? I'll wait.
What was that?
Oh, Jace, you look like Juliet.
Yeah. Oh, Jace, where's your Romeo?
Yeah, well, Bill made the mistake of marrying the wrong woman 3 times. Them divorces must cost him a fortune. He's only working to pay off the women he was daft enough to marry.
Ah, right. So you've changed your tune about getting married then, have you?
No way. Sarah's the one for me. We'll never get divorced.
Ooh.
We're gonna grow old together.
If you live that long.
Bill.
I want a word with you, lad.
Oh, mate, I was only having a...
What was that?
him. Don't touch him. He might have broken bones. Is he breathing?
I don't know.
I'll check his airways.
Hiya, yeah, we're going to need an ambulance.
Jason.
Victoria Street. Some bloke, he's fallen off some scaffolding.
Touch him. It's right. Jason.
Jason.
Jason, it's Hayley.
Jason,
Can you
wake
hear me?
up.
Just blink if you can. Move any part of your face if you can hear me. What happened?
Sorry.
Right, Sarah, we mustn't touch him until the paramedics come, okay? But he is breathing all right. Can we give him a bit of space, please? Come on, stay with us.
That rail broke free and he fell into the street right in front of us.
Come on, stay with us. Stay with us.
Jason!
Look, Jason, an ambulance is on its way, all right? You just need to lie still and it'll be here soon, you'll be all right.
Jason, can you hear me?
Jason's
1 second, he was there next thing, go.
Yeah, but what happened?
Rail just gave way and he fell.
Look, I'll go get Mum.
He's still breathing. Come on, Jason, hang on there, lad.
You hear me?
Come on, Jason.
Talk
Stay
to
with
me.
us. Stay with us.
Terrible, Mum. I saw him fall and I tried to make sure, he didn't move in case he'd broken anything.
No, you did the right thing.
Cheers, yeah.
Right, look, I don't want to get in the way or anything, so just ring me and just let me know how he is.
Yeah, come on.
You'll be all right, David.
Yeah.
Will you tell him we're all thinking about him when you see him?
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Oh, OK. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Not long. Is he all right?
He will be.
Can you give him this?
Why don't you give it him yourself?
What? I've said I don't want to cause any trouble.
After what you did today, I think you should be in there. Come on. Someone here wants to see you.
I just brought you this, really.
Cheers. And, thanks for helping me today.
Are you going to be all right?
I'll live.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
I don't want you fretting about Brass.
See, what did I say?
Sure, babe.
What, so the CT scan came back all clear then, yeah?
Yeah, good news all round.
Oh, well, that's brilliant, that, innit? Listen, if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask me.
Ta.
Thank you, David.
All right, I'll leave you to it then.
Well, that was big of him.
Well, I don't like that face.
Hey, do you often lean on that rail?
I'm never leaning on it again if that's what you're asking.
Has it ever seemed loose to you?
Not before yesterday, no, rock solid. Bill, you know what I'm like with heights. I won't go near out rickety, would I?
You're still scared of heights? How'd you get on doing roofs and that?
I don't, I dread them. Why, Bill?
Because we'd have noticed, wouldn't we? I've been beating myself up trying to think how I missed it.
I should have noticed and all. Don't you go feeling responsible, mate.
It couldn't just have collapsed.
Well, believe me, it did.
You'd have to unscrew the bolts and loosen the whole thing.
Bill, I never touched the bolts. I leant on the middle of the rail.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't touch the bolts either. But somebody did. We left the gates open.
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Nothing was taken. The petty cash box wasn't even locked. No damage whatsoever.
You think someone snuck into the yard and tampered with the scaffolding so Jace could break his neck? What?
You think he's mad enough?
Who?
Because I believe he is. I went straight round to the salon, but she'd let him off for the day. Probably a good job and all.
You've not mentioned how it told you, have you?
I was too boiled up. I walked round the block and come in here.
Whoa, David. Are you serious?
What do you reckon?
I don't know. I reckon I feel sick.
Do you know, if I'd got a new job, I'd still go to her wedding.
So what is the big new job?
Well, this is it, Mum. She's a sales girl for a speedboat company.
Well, she was never going to work for the United Nations, was she, Candice?
You know who probably got her the job? David. He's going to be absolutely loving this. Like he's absolutely loving the fact that my husband's going to be on crutches for the photos.
Well, what's going on?
Candice isn't coming.
Oh, now, come on. You can't go blaming David for everything.
Can't I?
I think there's something you should know.
What?
Well, Bill was snooping out the yard this afternoon, and he reckons it wasn't an accident.
Well, he didn't jump, did you? So what does he think it was?
He thinks someone's unscrewed the tube clamps.
What?
David.
Well,
David did it.
that's what we think.
That's what who thinks?
Me and Bill.
Have you completely lost your mind.
So he broke in and he sabotaged the scaffolding. Mum, it's all part of his plan. It makes total sense.
Gail, the scaff wasn't damaged. Everything was loosened.
Even if this is true, which I very much doubt, it doesn't mean David did it. These are very serious allegations, Jason.
Yes, I know that.
And I take it there was no evidence?
I don't think so, no. Not as such.
Not as such? Bill put this into your head, didn't he? Because of Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, Mum, have you not been here all year?
So what, I called the police?
Yes, why not?
Oh, no, Sergeant, there's no evidence. No, we don't believe in that, in this house. No, we just make a wild guess, throw away the key.
Like you spawned an angel.
Listen, there's something else.
Oh, I can't wait. What's Bill come up with now?
Well, a couple of months ago, I was up on the factory roof with him. With David, I mean.
On the factory roof? What are you talking about?
He was looking down at you. You were in the garden, and he said to me, "You wish you were all dead." But I know it sounds stupid, and believe me, I just thought it was David, you know, messing about.
No doubt it was. Even if this happened...
Then he made a gun with his finger and started pointing it.
How ridiculous.
But mainly, Gail, he was pointing it at you.
So he did this, you think, because he wants you dead? Because he wants us all dead? But mostly because he wants me dead, is that right?
I'm not saying he was trying to kill anyone. I'm saying he loosened the scaffold.
Yeah, and as a result, Jason could have died. What's the sticking point, Mum?
What's the sticking point? He's a 16-year-old boy. Nobody saw him do it, and he hasn't got keys to the yard. I mean, I take it there was no sign of a break-in.
No, I left it open by mistake, didn't I?
He was working when it happened. He was the one who called an ambulance.
Because he knew. Just like when he knew about Bethany.
Nobody acted as commendably as David yesterday. And whatever he said to Jason on a factory roof in the heat of the moment, well, he was either winding you up or it was good old-fashioned adolescence.
Mum, you know it's him, don't you?
Gran,
What?
I was thinking, you know how I'm supposed to be starting hairdressing?
Yes.
Well, will I be able to use scissors?
Oh! What sort of daft question starts?
I just thought, you know, with me being a murdering psychopath.
Oh, David, don't talk nonsense.
Only Bethany, she's got some little yellow plastic ones. I thought I could have a stab at them.
This is him all over, isn't it? Everything's a flaming joke.
No, you're the joker, Billy boy. You're saying I what? I try to kill Jason?
You're evil, lad. Simple as that.
Bill, that is enough.
Evil.
Do you know, all the hairspray that's on these mirrors makes you wonder how much of it's going in our lungs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. Actually, I was just coming to see you. We had some ructions last night.
Oh, same thing at our house. All things got completely out of hand.
So, how's Jason?
Don't you dare ask. If it was down to me, I'd call the police.
Oh, look, Sarah, he could have died yet or anything. You seriously think I could have done that?
You know what I think. I don't want to hear another word about it.
Right, well, thank you, Mum. Honestly, thank you.
But Jason did say something else. Something very disturbing.
Well, what? I mean, what could be worse than me trying to top someone?
Maria, would you go and put the kettle on, darling? I think Gail and Sarah would like a cuppa.
Yeah. He told us what you said about wanting us dead. Me, Mum, Gran.
Do you know how mental that sounds?
Apparently you sat there on an underworld roof and fantasised about shooting us all.
Oh, for goodness sake, that is so ridiculous.
Jason won't lie about something like this.
Was it said in anger? Is that what it was? A silly spur-of-the-moment
Oh,
thing?
look, what is with you lot? I mean, yeah, I know I've been a bad one in the past, but come on, this is way out of my league.
So you didn't say it?
Well, of course I didn't. What do you take me for?
I can't take this anymore. I can't even bear to look at his face. I'll have to quit my job.
Oh, David, I think it's best all round if you kept a low profile for a few days.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Go home.
Oh, home at yours, I presume, not my real home.
Yeah, that's right.
So now I'm getting turfed out of my work. Why? Because her boyfriend's telling porkies.
Look, if I'd listened to Bill, you'd be homeless as well. So if I were you, I'd quit while I was ahead. Oh.
Yeah. Murder one.
It's too early for breakfast right now, is it?
Hey, hold up a minute.
Hey, just booked it, lad. We've heard enough from you.
Look, it won't me, all right?
Just go away.
Why won't anybody believe me?
Stay away from us.
Look, I think it's for the best, David.
I know this is down to you, you twisty little get.
Look, if it were down to me, all right, you'd be 6 feet under by now.
I could swing for you, lad, if you weren't hiding behind your grand's petticoats.
Yeah, go on, go back to your car. You've got nowhere else to go, have you? You need to take a serious look at yourself, you sicko. Your own family don't want to know you. You've got no friends, no life, no future. David? David?
Do you mind? I'm trying to catch a couple of Zeds in here.
You can't sleep in the car. Just get inside. Come on, get inside. Telling you, I came that close to calling the police today.
Call 'em like I care.
Oh, for God's sake, David, wipe that stupid smirk off your face.
Well, go on then, hit me. You know you wanna.
I want to believe you when you tell me for the umpteenth time it wasn't you, I didn't do it. I want to believe you're not rotten to the core. I want to believe you with all my heart. But I'm not stupid. I know what you're like. I can see it in your face. How have you ended up like this? You're so full of hate. Look at you. Your eyes are burning with it. You terrify me. I never know what you're going to do next. What's wrong with you, David?
I don't know.
There's lads like you all over the world. They're always lads. You see them on the news. They walk into a school or a cafe and shoot everyone dead.
Well, then help me, Mum.
The only time you're truly happy is when someone else is hurting. I see you smile and I start to worry. What's wrong with you, David?
I said, I don't know. Maybe there's something missing.
You weren't always like this. What's gone wrong?
I don't know how to be happy. I don't know what to do.
I'll always love you. I'm your mother. I can't help it. But I can't keep on turning a blind eye.
Well, you can't blame me for the way I'm made. I mean, it's like telling me to have blue eyes when I've got brown, you know? There's nothing I can do to change it.
I'm sorry, David. I'm exhausted. I give up.
Fine then, bin me off, whatever.
I can't trust you around the people who matter most. I never thought I'd say this to a child of mine. But I want you to stay away.
Oh, you've made that very clear, Mummy dearest.
I need you to promise me that you'll stay away from the wedding. Please, David, let Sarah have a special day.
Fine. I'm gone.
I'm sorry it's come to this. I really am. But I need you to promise.
Look, I swear, on my life, I will stay away from the church. And I won't come near any of you. and you'll never have to worry about me ever again?
Are you going to just stand there, or are you going to help us in with this lot?
Dead funny, Gail.
Come on, let's get this lot inside.
Do you know, it would be just like David to turn up to dinner and ruin that as well.
He won't. I told you. We had a really serious talk and he promised to stay away.
Oh, he promised? Well, that's all right then.
Hey, come on, babe. You're going to ruin it yourself at this rate.
Right. The D word is banned for the rest of the day.
That's right. Remember what you said? From now on, he doesn't exist. Right, Gail?
Right. For what we're about to receive. I'm only kidding.
Hurry up then, Rash boy.
Rash boy. It's a cut.
Must bet they're all in there now, laughing at me.
You're becoming seriously paranoid.
Oh, right, yeah. It's the first I'm kicked out of my house. Then it's the salon. Now I've been told I can't go anywhere near my own car. Yeah, you're right, Daryl. I'm imagining things.
All I'm saying is, you asked for it.
Well, she's overreacting. She's just looking for any little opportunity to get on my back.
You know when you've got it good, you? Should be my mum.
I mean, she says she wants me to stay away from the wedding, but really, she just wants rid of me full stop.
Watch it!
I tell you she wanted me aborted.
Yeah.
Just won't be happy till I'm flaming dead.
Listen, I'm gonna go have some chips. Do you want some?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I think we should all raise our glasses. Sarah and Jason.
Sarah
and
Jason.
Happy wedding day.
Are you getting out, David? A lift is all that was offered. If you want to lounge about, do it in your own car.
Do you want to get one rehearsal for this wedding? It's just Jason needs everything explained in words of one syllable, so...
Yeah, well, it doesn't concern you, does it?
No. So everyone keeps telling me.
Never been to a wedding in my life. Saw about 3 anyway.
Well, you sit on an hard seat, you listen to old women snivel, and 2 people make promises that they're never going to keep.
So I take it you're not that pushing missing it tomorrow.
I suppose I'll have to go in hand.
I thought your Sarah did bad, you.
Well, yeah, it suits me fine. It's just when my dad gets here later, I think he's going to have something to say about him kicking me out.
So you're off?
Well, like I said, I couldn't care less. I just want to watch our Sarah's face when my dad says, well, why are you cutting David out? I mean, how pathetic are they going to sound when they say, oh, well, Jason had an accident and we blame David? And he's not going to stand for that.
What, how many hours is it now?
So is this you all really excited or just practicing? It's just as difficult to tell being an outsider.
I asked you to stay away.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Audrey, can I take Sarah's hair down in the salon?
Oh, yes, of course you can, lovey. And you keep that lovely smile going, darling. Off you go.
I will.
David?
Oh, leave him, Gail.
David, don't keep walking away.
Stay away. Don't stay away. It's mixed messages, Mum. You can damage kids that way.
I asked you to stay away.
From the house? And the wedding? Is it the street now? In fact, can I stay in the country?
You know you brought this on yourself.
What's my dad got to say about this? The punishment?
Your dad's not here.
I don't think he'll like me being banned tomorrow.
Well, he's not going to be here tomorrow either. His little girl's ill.
What, so he's jibbing Sarah's wedding?
He's got no choice.
Nah, you're winding me up. He'd have rang me.
You rang Sarah this morning. Look, I'm sure he's going to ring you too. It makes no difference whether your dad's here or not.
Mum, I want to come tomorrow.
You know Sarah doesn't want you there.
Mum, look, do you think I'm enjoying this?
It's Sarah's day.
It's always Sarah's day.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is. And it always will be, won't it?
I think he'll cry.
What, over his shirt?
No, at the wedding.
Oh, dear.
He was wobbling at the rehearsal.
I just thought he was in pain.
Oh, his chin was going. Oh, I'd love it if he cried.
Oh. Hey, dare I see how these flowers are doing? Oh, do you know what? I reckon everyone will cry. When you do your vows, it'll be so romantic. Especially after everything you two have been through. Oh, these look great. They look just like they did this morning. That'll be fine. You just put them in the egg racks. Do you know what? You should take a photo of that for your scrapbook. You want some for... What? What is it?
It's from David. He says he's going to kill himself.
If I don't have a family, then I don't have a life. I'm sorry for all the hurt I have caused. At least this way, I will never cause you any trouble ever again.
You see? This is David. This is what he wants. Oh, this must be a trick. He said he'd stop this wedding.
What, by killing himself?
No, he wouldn't kill himself. He hasn't got the guts. See, that's why it's addressed to my mum. He thinks she'll read this, panic, cancel the whole wedding. That's the way his sick little mind works.
Are you sure? What are you doing?
I'm calling his bluff. Hiya, David. Just to let you know we got the note. But it's not going to work. Because everybody knows you're a big fat liar. And quite frankly, if you're stood on the edge of a cliff right now, all I want to say to you is, jump! What?
What if it's real?
It's David. He'd do anything to stop this wedding. He invited Todd. He messed with the bolts on the scaffold and he nearly killed Jason. I'm sorry, this is all part of his evil little plan. It's not going to work.
Hello, only me. Everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone's over at the pub. Are you coming?
Yeah, I need to get changed first.
All right, get a move on.
Do you want to come with me?
Look, I think you need to tell someone about that note.
No! No, that's what he wants.
Sarah, what if it's not a trick? What if it's a cry for help?
Look, if my mum knew about it, she'd stop the wedding like that. Is that what you want?
No, but you've got your brother's suicide note in your handbag.
Look, it's nothing to do with you, this. Anyway, Maria, this is my problem. I'll sort it out. If anyone's going to say anything, it'll be me. Just don't think about it. Think about nice things. Think about the wedding. Liam, just promise me you won't tell anybody about this.
Oh, there, darling, what are you doing?
We're just talking.
Oh, get back in there. You're the star of the show. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
There you go. Right. Oh, you all tucked up in bed, sir.
He is if he knows what's good for him.
Oh, bless.
Wait a minute.
What?
Look.
What?
David's car.
Oh, it's gone?
Well, I know it's gone. That's why I asked you to look. Question is, where's it gone?
Don't think it's been stolen.
Sarah, have you seen it?
No.
Daryl! Oh, have you seen David's car?
No.
He's not taking it anywhere.
I don't know.
Look, nobody's going to get into trouble. I just want to know where it is.
And I don't know where it is.
Honestly?
Honestly. Why has it been nicked?
Well, we don't know.
Are you sure you don't know anything?
Well, I haven't touched it. Piece of junk.
Well, look, let's all get inside anyway. Come on, everybody.
Oh, quick.
Thank you, Daryl.
My pleasure, ladies.
Oh, quickly, quickly.
If it's not been stolen, he's out there somewhere driving about.
But try his phone again.
He's not answering. He's not old enough to drive. He's not insured either.
But maybe he's taken a mate with him.
Or maybe he's doing this on purpose to get you worried. You know he likes to be centre of attention.
Has he said anything to you, Sarah?
Ah, it always comes back to David, doesn't it? Every time. I'm getting married tomorrow. And everybody's talking about David.
Oh, lovey, come here. Now, listen, nobody or nothing is going to spoil your big day.
Why don't you go and open that bottle of wine?
Hello. Hiya. The door's open. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Sarah's in the kitchen.
Cheers. Feeling okay?
Yeah, fine, you.
If I ring the police, I could end up getting David into trouble again.
Yes, well, he won't thank you for that.
And I don't want to spoil Sarah's day, but you know what happened last time he went off.
Hey, so good news.
Yeah?
Yeah. I saw Daryl before, and he said that when he saw David this morning that he was fine.
See, I told you. Oh, it's a trick. He thinks a suicide note and a missing car and people are going to be running around like headless chickens.
What, his car's gone missing?
Yeah. Yeah, well, this time, the little plan isn't going to work.
Sarah, what are you doing?
This time, I win.
What am I to you? What are you to me? Are we getting better? Or did we used to be? What are the songs we used to sing? Where are the souls we used to carry in? What is a sail without a hurricane? What is a hurricane?
I want to report a missing person. His name's David Platt. Well, he lives at 8 Coronation Street, but lately he's been staying with his gran. He didn't come home last night, and we can't think where he is. And, he's got a car, and that's gone missing too.
Have you still not told anyone about David's note?
No. And you better not either.
No, well, I won't, but... Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry, but I've got to say this. What if it is genuine? What if he really means it?
He doesn't. He's just trying to spoil everything like he said he would do. Why would anyone be surprised?
All clear. Right, no sign of it. You can come out. I shouldn't be doing this. Of course you should. Everybody has to have a drink before a wedding. Come on, don't look across. I'm not doing.
Mrs. Platt? Yes.
You called about your son?
Come in.
Oh. See you in the church, Maria. Come on.
Oh,
don't rush my hair.
So my dress is still going to fit me, because
It
I'm
must
far
be.
too much.
What's he done now?
No, it's probably just about the car, darling.
We'll put out a description of the car, but like I said, I won't worry too much about your son.
Yeah, it's only been 24 hours.
I know.
And I certainly wouldn't let it spoil your wedding.
We won't.
What's happened?
Is it David? No. It's just me worrying when I shouldn't.
Look, we'll get out of your way.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Thank you. We said we wouldn't let David ruin things.
I know.
Oh, Sarah, now come on. You can't blame your man for worrying.
Oh, no, but I can blame David for making her.
Hey, and you've every right to, love. But not now. We've got lots of other things to do, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Now go and get that dress up and all have a look at it.
Oh, no, Gran, you can see it in the church. Oh.
I don't think we can wait that long, can we?
No. Well, I think you're going to have to.
Well, we'd all better get to church, then, eh?
Yes, you and me hard. Where's my hat?
Hey. So is Eileen and everyone gone?
Yeah, by the pub.
St Christopher's is. Yes!
Oh, you pretty girl. Doesn't she look lovely?
Do you like flowers?
Oh. My beautiful daughter.
Sarah, you look gorgeous.
Oh, don't kiss me or anything because I don't want to spoil my makeup. You look...
I don't know what to say.
Is that the car?
Oh, it is. It's here.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
And we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, Emily, she's on her way. You'll have to come out now if you want to catch her. She's coming. Good luck, Sarah, lovey.
Yes, all the very best to you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, would you mind hanging on a minute? Emily's just coming.
You can't ask a bride to hang on. That's ridiculous.
Of course I can. Anyway, she's here, look. Oh, you look lovely.
Doesn't she?
Thank you.
Right, you can go now.
See you later.
There's nobody here at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone.
So did you think I didn't mean what I said in the letter?
Is that why you're all carrying on?
With this stupid wedding? Because you think, oh, it's just one of David's tricks? Or one of his little games? Yeah, well, big mistake there. Guess this ain't a trick or a game. And I just wish I could be there to see the look on your rotten faces when you realise that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe you'll even be pleased. It's not like you've ever wanted me around before, is it? Eh? Especially you, Mother. I mean, you even thought about killing me before I were even born, didn't you? You just couldn't quite manage it, could you? Now I can. So happy days. You're finally gonna get what you've always wanted.
Thought we might find David here.
Yeah, well, we haven't.
And this way, please, everyone.
So where is he?
I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care.
That's lovely. I'll just move inside, get you to come down the aisle, all right?
Thank you. You all right, Beth? Yeah.
Yeah, fine, aren't we?
Are you still thinking about him?
No. I'm thinking about you.
I'd like to welcome you all to St. Christopher's and to the marriage of Sarah and Jason. We are here to witness their becoming man and wife. We will celebrate with them and pray for God's blessing that they may find strength and companionship and comfort in one another, and that they may support one another in good times and in bad. The vows you're about to take are to be made in the presence of God, who is judge of all and who knows all the secrets of our hearts. Therefore, if either of you knows a reason why you may not lawfully marry, you must declare it now.
And what sort of car? A few years old, I couldn't tell you what, mate. Though it had a sort of design painted on, a bit like wings.
Was this design any particular colour?
Blue.
Then after the car went under?
Well, no. See, had gone then. Looking for the phone to ring you lot.
I, Jason, take you, Sarah Louise,
I, Jason, take you, Sarah Louise,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward.
Perfect timing. To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
Can I help you?
We need to speak to Mrs. Platt.
Well, she's a bit busy at the moment. That's her daughter getting married up there.
We really have to talk to her now.
According to God's holy law.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
If we could change hats.
Jason.
Yeah, sorry.
I, Sarah Louise, take you, Jason.
Mrs. Platt, do you want to sit down?
Just tell me.
I, Sarah Louise, take you,
Well, we
Jason.
can't be certain, but what we do know is a car which might be your son's was seen being driven into the canal.
Into the
canal.
Was he driving it?
We think he may have been.
Oh, no.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
What's happened? David's driven his car into the canal.
For better, for worse.
What?
For richer.
What's happened to him?
We really don't know.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death us do part.
To love and to cherish till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
It's the police. About David. My son.
I knew it.
He's driven his car into the canal.
They think. They don't know for sure.
I think we do.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry if anyone's taking this seriously.
Sarah?
Well, it's just one of these jokes, you know it is.
No, you don't know it is.
Anyway, I'm going there. Sorry. I have to.
Of course, yes.
So, what you do, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't think about anything else.
What's going on, love? What's the police about?
Go with the game.
We're going where?
Would you like to take a short break?
No.
Well, yeah, we can't carry on.
Jason, you know as well as I do that David would do anything to stop us getting married. He said he would. And all this now, that is him trying to do that. And so you're saying that we let him win? That we let him stop us? No. We've got to carry on.
We can stop till we find out what's happened, can't we?
Well, yes.
I said no. We want to carry on, we don't want to stop.
Well, it's your decision. Come on, Sarah. Can't be a trick if the police are here, can it? We've got to stop, all right?
Jason, you've walked out on me once. You do it again now. And I promise you won't get another chance.
Oh, no, baby.
Yes. So which one is it? Do you go with them and you let David win? Or do you stay here with me and we finish getting married?
Yes. Okay.
We'd like to carry on, please.
Well, if it's what you both want.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we now need the rings.
Wait! This is about David, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we don't know what's happened yet, so it's no good asking.
No, wait, he wrote a note. Sarah's not told you, has she?
No. What kind of a note?
Well, it just sort of said how sorry he was for what had happened and how he felt like he'd lost his family.
Go on.
How he was never going to cause any of you any trouble ever again.
Well, what did he mean by that?
We can't know that, can we? Could be anything. Come on, if we're going.
And where is it now, this note?
Sarah tore it up.
Oh, she didn't.
Yeah, she told me not to tell anyone, no.
Not to tell anyone? When he was crying out for help! Maria, how could you do such a thing?
I'm so sorry. It just didn't seem like...
Look, this is not getting us anywhere. Come on, get in the car.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Jason and Sarah Louise have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
So what do we do now?
We go to the restaurant. What do you think we do?
What, we carry on like nothing's happened?
Nothing has. Except David's got everybody thinking about him instead of me.
He's just driven his car into the canal.
So, this is still my wedding day. We planned a reception. Now that's what we're going to have.
Go there. They'll know where to find us, right?
Yeah, of course he will. Then if we hear any news, then we decide what we do.
Yeah, okay.
Right, Todd, will you tell them, please?
Me?
Yeah, you're the best man. Just say, in case anybody's wondering, we're now going to the reception.
Hi. Everybody, quiet down. Just quiet! So you've probably noticed we've had one or two problems. But the reception's still on, so if you'd all like to make your way there.
Oh, not straight away, we've got the photos first.
Oh, right, sorry. So it's photos and then the reception.
I knew it the minute we started coming this way.
Is what?
This is where Richard Hillman brought them. Where he tried to kill us.
I mean, remember, we don't even know yet if it's him.
Of course we do! Who else but David would think of coming here?
Terry, listen. I told your mum about the note that David left.
Why?
Because I had to, Sarah, after what he might have gone and done.
Might have. Might have, yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, she knows about it.
Right, Mr. and Mrs. Let's have you two gazing into each other's eyes. After all, you have just got married.
What if David's in hospital or something, eh?
If he's in hospital, the police would know anything new, they'd tell us. But we don't always have police, though, do they?
Oh, no, that was for you. Make things more interesting.
Look, it's not your fault. You didn't tear it up.
Yeah, but Violet knew about it and I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, because his sister asked you not to.
Who invited the coppers then?
Well, not me.
All right.
Look, she's blaming herself, and I'm telling you that she shouldn't.
Blaming herself what for?
Well, it would appear that David, who all this fuss is about, left a note.
This is daftness.
Smile, William. People are looking at us.
Where is he?
Well, he's not in the car anywhere, so I mean, let's be grateful for that, if nothing else.
Sorry, I've just talked to the divers again, and there's no sign of anybody down there. But it is very murky, so they will carry on searching.
Thanks.
Oh. Actually, I think we should get you home. Come on.
We'll tell you as soon as we've got any news.
Exactly. Yeah, what is the sense of just standing here, darling? I mean, there's none at all. Come on. Come on. Here, come on. I know, darling.
Hello. Go well, did it?
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to the groom.
I didn't think I'd have to write a speech for today. I thought I'd just find the one I did last time. But it turns out my mum's thrown it away.
Did not?
Anyway, well, I couldn't find that one, so I've had to write another. But you know what, guys? I can't read this one either. Because, well, there's only one thing that matters now, and that's David. And you don't want to listen to me, and I don't want to do it anyway.
We understand. Of course we do.
So all I can say is thank you very much for coming. It's lovely to see you. And when we get some news, let's hope it's good news, eh? Thanks, guys. Cheers.
There, now, cup of tea, a glass of brandy. Drink one of them, I don't care which.
Is that phone not working?
Well, of course it's working.
I'll check it. I'll check it.
Gil, they're not going to phone unless I've got somewhat to tell us.
There's a message on.
You have one message. Message one.
So did you think I didn't mean what I said in the letter? Is that why you're all carrying on?
It's David.
With his stupid wedding? Because you think, oh, it's just one of David's tricks. Or one of his little games. Yeah, well, big mistake there, because this ain't a trick or a game. And I just wish I could be there to see the look on your rotten faces when you realise that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe you'll even be pleased.
No.
It's not like you've ever wanted me around before, is it? Eh? Especially you, Mother. I mean, you even thought about killing me before I were even born, didn't you? You just couldn't quite manage it, could you? Now I can. So happy days. You're finally gonna get what you've always wanted.
He left a message, which makes it seem like whatever he's done, it's because of a letter he sent that we ignored and Sarah found and tore up.
She never. Well, she answered anything to me. Yeah, we'll come back now. Everyone's leaving anyway. And the police aren't heard out either.
Oh, gosh. Thanks. Congratulations. Oh, thanks. Oh, anyway, yes, so we're going to go for 5 nights just up to the lakes.
Oh, nice.
You want to get out and do plenty of walking?
Boy, they're on their honeymoon.
Any more drinks?
No, thank
I
you.
don't.
Hey,
What?
now I'm not saying it's your fault, okay? You tore a letter up you thought wasn't important.
What's happened?
They're here. Be sharp.
Right, cheers, mate.
So what time's your train then?
Oh, well, I'll give you a shout when we know, all right?
Yeah, and well done, Mr. and Mrs. Grimshaw.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, come on.
Congratulations, the pair of you. I hope you'll be very happy. You'll never forget this day as long as you both live. No, you...
I love her.
Any news?
Not a word.
Yeah, go on then. Blame me. Because I know you're going to. But he has written loads of stuff before that isn't true, like, do you remember them cards that were supposed to be from Richard? Or have you forgotten that, Mum?
Nobody is blaming you,
Me mum is, I can see it!
So what did it say?
The letter. Oh, just a load of stuff about not wanting to cause trouble anymore. Which is all he has ever done, so I'm not going to take any notice of that, am I?
So you tore it up?
I'll get it.
Yeah, I did. Because I thought that it was just one of his jokes, one of his little tricks.
Trick or treat, mister.
I'm sorry, son. Not just now. I am sorry.
Gone.
You picked a bad time.
Sarah, what are you doing, Sarah?
It's you! It's you!
Sarah, no!
Sarah, what are you doing?
Sarah, no! No! No!
She wants locking up here.
I thought it was David.
Did you?
Come inside.
If he is dead, I'm sorry.
No, Sarah, lovey, don't even say those words.
I'm not blaming you.
Nobody is.
Stupid kids! David! Oh, David! Oh! Oh, thank God!
Where have you been, mate, eh? What's happened?
Hey, are we glad to see you?
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, what's happened, lad? Come on, we've been beside ourselves here.
Shh. You don't have to talk. Just come here.
I think you ought to say a bit.
Oh, leave it, Bill.
You're shivering. You're freezing. Come on, I'm gonna get you into a hot bath.
So did you not mean then what you said? In your message? Or in your note?
No way.
Was it a joke, David?
Come on, David. We can talk later. Let's get you into a hot bath.
I know what you're saying, but
Yeah, it was what I've been saying from the beginning, isn't it? He's not killed himself, he's alive! Like I said he would be from the beginning!
Can't you see what he's been through?
Oh, right.
Can you not see the state of him?
Oh, that's my fault, is it then? Even though he's alive, even though there's nothing wrong with him, it's still my fault!
For goodness sake! You know, all this could have been avoided if you'd shown him a little more concern, lady.
But why, Gran? There's nothing wrong with him!
Yeah, well, that is a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Look! Oh, you think somebody ought to call the police?
I mean, it looked like he'd been through a terrible ordeal.
Like we have, you mean?
He did. He looked awful.
Maybe he should go to hospital.
What's he said?
Not a lot.
I know he wouldn't.
Well, did you ask him? About why you did it, the note, the message?
Sarah, half an hour ago, I thought he was dead. I thought my son was dead. Now I'm just overjoyed that he's not. So no, I haven't asked him those questions, because quite frankly, all I care about right now is that he's here and he's alive.
Well, that decides it then.
Decides what?
We're going on our honeymoon. No reason why we shouldn't now, is there?
Well, I just think we should wait
No,
until...
just get your stuff, we're going.
There, I see. Got what you wanted. Wedding and now your honeymoon.
Yeah, even though it's a rotten wedding.
Don't say that.
Yeah, well, it was. What's the point in lying? He said he'd spoil it, and he did. Hang on, I've forgotten my phone. I'll be back in a minute.
Sorry about this, Jamie.
Hey, no worries, mate.
Well, you look better.
I feel it.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Were you really trying to kill yourself? Or were you just putting on an act so you could do what you always said you would? Spoil my wedding? That's what I thought.
We off?